Today, we start a brand new adventure in Create Astral, with the goal to head for space and solve the mysteries of the universe, or something like that. Foxy No-Tail is also curious what's out there, so we've joined forces to work together, smash through the quest book, and it all began atop a tree. There's like a bajillion things on this list.
Yeah, that's a lot of things to get started with.
That says chapter 1 unlocked. We should head for that.
There's a tractor, Mr. Beardstone. If we make all of those amazing things, you can get a tractor.
Yeah, I want a tractor. So, 2 goals. We'll unlock chapter 1, and we'll get a tractor.
Sounds good to me. Right, we should probably get out of this tree then, really, shouldn't we?
That sounds good. I did notice, though, while we were standing up here, there's some smoke rising from a tree just over there.
Direct me with your words, Mr. Beardstone.
It's east. There's something off to the east.
Oh yeah, there's like a building thing, and there's some stuff.
I'm literally just gonna beeline over there. I'm legging it.
Don't forget, we'll get hungry.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'll take a casual stroll. Okay. I've found a building.
I've lost you already.
I walked over to the east.
Yeah, but you've gone like south.
No, I went directly east-ish. I found a cabbage.
Oh, well, that's one step closer to having a tractor.
And a chopping board, and there's a couple of seats.
There's a downstairs. It appears to be a bit wet. Oh, look, there's a tinker's table.
I can't get down.
And there's a handy chest thing here. What's in here? Oh, a pickaxe. Oh, very useful. And some wooden spears.
I can't get down. Right. No, I keep getting pushed back up again.
Well, I'd like to help you with that. Oh, there's some create stuff in these barrels,
I want to get down.
No, there's a door to another room.
I'm in.
Would you like a spear?
I would. That sounds like a lot of fun. Oh, these are proper loot chests. I get my own stuff. So I've got a copper pickaxe and some sticks.
Oh, you got different loot to me, right? Okay. Isn't this nice?
It is. It's a bit flooded though, so I don't really want to live here. There's another one across the way as well. Is that an abandoned train station? I see Create Rail.
Oh, look at all. Yeah, loads of this rail.
Hey, there's a tent with pumpkins.
Oh, well, that's handy.
And a crafting table. I'm just taking everything. There's a giant slime on a tree over there.
Yeah, it's just come down from that slime island up there.
Right. Mildly concerning.
You didn't take the pumpkins. We're gonna need those if we want a tractor.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, it says one of the things is to make pumpkin pie.
Oh, no, we have to gather 64 pumpkins on our path to tractor.
Oh, really? Well, I've got 6. So there you go.
Oh, my days, it's a giant slime. He's gonna kill me.
Yeah, don't bring him to me.
I'm not in a swamp and I'm not underground, so why is there a giant slime haunting the trees above me? He's literally above us. He's hunting me. Just avoiding all the gaps and staying on the thick bits of the canopy. So, I just went to make a sword.
Yeah.
The recipe doesn't exist.
There's no recipe for a sword?
No. Which I think means the only way we can actually make stuff is, yeah, with a tinker's table.
What about a pickaxe? Can surely we can make a pickaxe?
I don't think we can. So, that means we need to make patterns. And we need to make like a little tinker's setup to actually just be able to get tools to be able to do stuff with.
Okay. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem.
No, not a problem, no. But we need somewhere to do that. Oh, if you look to the south on the map.
Oh yeah, there you go. There's a village.
Yeah, let's go south. And it's getting dark as well. Have you got a bed?
No, I've got a seat.
Okay, you can sit down and watch me sleep. Oh, this town looks nice. We could live here for a bit.
We're here already. It looks like it's so much further away on the map, but it's literally right here.
Yep. Right here. Okay, so there's more proper loot chests things here, which means we both get different loot from each other.
My inventory is pretty much full already. I've got 1 space left.
This looks like a church or something up ahead. So maybe we should adopt this as our house. Look at this. It's got lots of space inside.
Oh, wow. Very fancy. It hasn't got much going on the way of doors, though. So we might need to sort that out.
Yeah, we've got a nice balcony, though.
Oh, and there's a chest inside. Bread. Loads of bread.
I got bread and rotten flesh.
I appear to be winning.
I reckon we should set up a little tinker's thing. The thing is, I can't make an axe to clear out some space to put the tinker stuff down until we put tinker stuff down and make an axe. So I'm just going to punch stuff. Right, okay, I'm going to put down a chest and just offload all this rubbish. I've got a couple of beds, we've got a proper seat so we can sit down, and I guess we should figure out what we need to do to get some basic tools. Right, I'm going to have a look in the quest book. We need three patterns.
I've got a tinker station, if that helps.
That sounds fun, I guess. Yeah, we can give that a go. Aha. I've made patterns. Did that come up as a quest complete for you as well?
It did, yes.
Okay, good. That means that the questy thing's working. What we need to do is just build up all these little tinker's bits, right, from the quest book, and then we can make some stuff. So we need a part builder, which I've got the stuff for that.
I've got wood and we've got sticks, and you've got a pattern maker, so here you go, here's some sticks.
Okay, yeah, so because we've got patterns and we've got the tinker's station thing, we can make parts now, which we can then combine to make tools.
Oh, nice. So we don't need a big old forge thing first then?
Not first, but maybe eventually. Right, so we've got a part builder. So if I make tool handle and an axe part and a tool binding, all I can hear is Foxy eating in my ears.
Yeah, have some bread and shut up moaning.
All right, so I've made the parts. I've done the things. I feel like we're missing a step here. I have got a book from completing quests. Materials are new.
Oh, yeah, that's a very useful book to have.
Pattern crafting, part builder, tinker station. So we need a tinker station.
We got one. Just there, look, right next to the thing you were working on.
So if I wanted to make an axe, I would do that. I did it! I made an axe!
Yay!
Woo! But yeah, you have to use the parts in the part table to make the parts to make the thing, and then you make the thing over here. Stop humming! Wait a sec. We've taken over their church. They're all in here.
Trading has been disabled.
That means we don't need the villagers, right? Is there an iron golem around here, though? Oh, there is. There's a golem outside. We can't just outright remove them.
That's a shame.
Oh, they're coming in that side as well. One's just coming that side of the church. We're under attack.
Okay, what's next on the list, Mr. B?
Right, we need to look at the quest book. What are we trying to do? We've done some more stuff. I've just earned myself a fruit salad. Tinker's Gadgetry. Book of uses of slime in everyday tasks.
You're getting all of the good stuff from here, from completing these advancements. As much as I'm getting the advancement, I'm not getting any of the rewards or the books. So can I do one?
That's a bit concerning. What happens if you click it?
Oh, okay. I can just click the reward. Right, gotcha.
All right, okay, cool. You had me worried there. Right, I'm gonna make a bookshelf for all of our fancy books. It's 118. There are no bookshelves.
We've got lecterns. I've got 3 of them.
Why not? So we've got materials and you. Got the encyclopedia of tinkering.
Tinkling.
And then we've got a book of slime. The wonders of slime. Right, I need to eat some food, and then we need to figure out how we're gonna get this tractor.
Right.
I mean, that's clearly the priority here.
So we need a stove, which is tin ingot, bricks, and campfires.
Right, so pickaxes.
I've got a copper one, but yeah, a bunch more probably would be useful.
I have 9 stone. I can make a couple of stone pickaxes, and what we can do is we can make these.
A stone repair kit?
Which I completely forgot, so we didn't need to make 2 pickaxes. One would have done, and then we can just use those to fix it. Okay, right, I've got 3 repair kits.
At this stage, it's not about quantity, it's about quality.
Well, we're failing on both fronts. I've got 2 stone pickaxes. Have we raided the rest of these buildings yet? Who knows what we might find? Wait a sec, wasn't part of our mission to collect clay?
Yeah, I want to say yes.
Okay, then. We don't need many, right? We needed, like, 4 clay blocks. There we go. Progress. And buckets of water as well over by the well.
Right, anyway, I'm going digging.
What was that?
What was what?
It sounded like a shotgun went off when I threw the egg. What are you doing down there?
I'm doing a mine, Mr. Beardstone.
In the church?
Yes, church mine.
You say there were eggs in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 eggs.
No way.
I told you.
No.
Why?
Why?
Why is that a thing? Why?
Right, anyway.
Oh, you're back to mining. Right, I'll dig out the ceiling behind you. Jeez. 2-block tall tunnel, honestly.
Look, I'm making my way down.
I almost burst into song there.
Making my way down.
Yeah, that's the one. It's a big old cave.
It's huge, and there's a whole bunch of limestone down here, and lapis.
What the? The skeletons have got guns.
I beg your pardon.
You heard. I just heard a gunshot. I turned around and there's a skelly boy. How am I supposed to take him on with an axe? Ah, I got him.
Good lad.
I have a copper bullet.
Lovely.
I need to eat. I didn't bring any food. Got 2 rotten flesh. I'm eating them.
Oh no, don't do it.
Got 1 heart because I jumped off a ledge.
Well, that was smart.
Oh, there's a zombie coming. I ain't dealing with that. I've got 1 heart.
I've got the slowest axe in the world. There we go, got him. Where are you? Oh, hello.
I was just watching.
Oh, you're not very well, are you?
No.
Here you go, have a bunch of bread.
I've got stink lines. I forgot my food.
There's gold down here, but I can't break it.
Oh, I've got a copper pickaxe still.
I'm sure gold will come in useful. I'm pretty sure we need it for one of the things.
Right, I'm gonna head back up, start cooking this stuff, because the sooner we unlock chapter 1, the sooner we can ignore the rest of the quest lines and build a tractor. Oh, I'm being shot by a skeleton again. I'm off.
You just leave me with the gun-wielding skeletons, right?
Yeah,
I see.
you can deal with that. I'm just checking out the quests to see what else we need to do. So for essential materials, we need andesite. Did you happen to pick up any andesite while you were down?
I did. I grabbed a bit of andesite.
So, okay, so we've got like copper armor and stuff we can make. A couple of other bits and bobs. But yeah, there's a few quests here that you don't even have to do anything for apart from look at and then tick. What I will do is I will just offload everything I have and I'll let you do some sorting. Yeah?
Oh, thanks, bud.
Yeah, well, I know it's your favourite thing.
I do love spending hours and hours in front of chests.
Okay, right, cooking up some tin, having a wonderful time. Whoa, that guy's getting really in your face.
I know, he's really enjoying my company. It's not off-putting at all.
Oh, we're getting very close to chapter 1 completion. I'm just waiting for a few more tin to cook up. And then what we'll need to do is, of course, completely divert all of our attention into getting a tractor.
Yeah.
Well, technically 2, because you can't race 1 tractor, right?
That's a good point, yeah.
I've just found another little subsection of quests here.
And what? There's more?
Well, it's still on the same page, but it's from a mod called Drink Beer.
Oh, okay.
And the first...
I'm in.
The first part of the quest is called The Beginning of a Problem. Alcoholics Anonymous, optional.
Right, so we need a keg and a recipe board package.
Yes, yeah, we can make a keg and all this stuff. We can become brewers.
Don't you worry, Mr. Beardstone. I will have you that pint before you even can say, I need a pint.
So right, so you're making beer, and I will make progression towards tractor. Should we be making a tractor and beer at the same time?
I don't think I've ever seen a sober farmer. I'm going to take over this room at the end here.
Okay, you're going to build a whole brewery in there, are you?
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be fine. I just found a bell in the lobby of the church. That'll be why they were all coming in here. But there you go. You go stand out here in the wilderness. Yeah, there you go. We are not going to get a tractor today. Have you seen what we need? We need a roast chicken, an apple pie, honey glazed ham, barbecue on a stick, shepherd's pie, grilled salmon, hamburger, oh, we got that one, and dumplings.
Nice easy job for you.
It's okay. I've just read the bottom. It says I need to complete 2 of these things, and I've already got one in my hand.
I'm kind of at the end of my little quest line there for 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it looks fancy though, and we get beer right at the end of that 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Look, that means I've got less than 20 minutes to get a tractor ready.
Tell me what we need. I'll go fetch it.
Right. I'm having another look. So I need an egg. We shot the eggs. I need to bake a couple of potatoes. That's fine. I need a chicken and an egg. This isn't an or situation. I need both.
I'm on it. You need any grapes?
No, but you know what does need grapes?
Wine.
The winery. Yes.
Do you want to sleep before I get in? Oh, an egg and a chicken.
Oh, perfect.
You didn't need him alive, did you?
No. Roast chickens are rarely alive.
There you go. Here's your egg. Don't fire it.
So I've made the items it wants, but it won't let me submit them. Probably means it's going to make me do other stuff first, like gathering 64 melon blocks, pumpkins, and cactus. So I think we might need to gather 64 pumpkins. Didn't we have 64 pumpkins? No, we've got 6. I misread that. Turned them all into seeds, so I might just watch this grow for a bit and go make myself a nice cup of tea.
It's definitely cup of tea time. Okay, Mr. Beardstone, we are pretty much there on our 0.5 getting started quest line. We could potentially move on, but we really need that tractor, and there's the chip mod as well. It looks like it could be useful to do.
There is actually, yeah, that'll be very handy. I mean, if we're going to build things, we've got to make it look pretty with with all the tables we can get, right?
Exactly. We can't just take over churches in every village we go to.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but there is actually a whole section down the bottom for wine.
Okay, it's not a very big section either, is it?
It's not.
Oh,
I mean,
beer and wine.
Yeah, we can make cider as well. We can make an apple press. But I want to go check on my pumpkins. I've got a fresh brew now, so... Whoa! Sorry, this guy, honestly, this guy. I've not even got one, and it's been like 15 minutes. What were the other options?
Cactus, Mr. Beardstone. It's already there in the world. We just got to find it.
Are you suggesting... adventure?
I'm suggesting adventure.
I'm in. I think we should do it. We've got loads of copper, so we can make ourselves some copper armor.
Yep, I've got some iron as well, so we can...
Oh, there's a dude in here. They're everywhere.
Let's make ourselves a whole bunch of useful things.
You should take lots of food as well, but don't take the guljubalubala or the roast chicken.
Did you want a sword?
I just got a battle staff.
Oh, okay. Well, would you like a beer?
I think I would, yes. Ooh, beer! Yeah. I don't know why I expected anything different. A little bit drunk. That's fine. I'll drive.
Let's go. Good driving.
That wasn't intentional, honest. Right, so what's that thing sticking out of the water? Is my first question.
Let's go find out. What is that? Oil? Oh, is it oil?
Oh.
Yes, it is.
It is, it's oil. Okay, that's cool. Wasn't expecting that. There's another one over there. Oh, and another one over there. And a slime isle. And another one over there. There's oil everywhere.
Oh, well, we're not going to be short of oil then, so that's good. Oh, it looks like if we carry on up here, there should be some more pumpkins on the left as we approach a building. Oh, and then we're getting towards ice and snow.
Ah, that's not what we want. That's the opposite of what we want. Ice spikes, at least it's pretty.
Yeah, look, big old patch of pumpkins and a building.
There's a lot of pumpkins.
Cookies?
Nah, nobody needs cookies.
Okay, fair enough.
But you can take them if you want, Foxy. I'm not telling you what to do. Considering we've just come across a cold biome. I think we should probably loop back round towards home anyway.
Well, I was going to say, we could scoot very quickly across the ice to get north and
True.
then head west a bit. Woo! And they, oh, look. Ah! Oh, jeez. Oh.
I think we're sinking. On my screen, it's just the top 3 pixels of our head. I'm literally at the bottom of the lake.
Oh, yeah, you're underwater. It was fine while I was in it.
Right, there's another village.
There's a kitchen sink. Do you need this?
We will do, actually, yeah.
It looks like there's some corn on the beach over there.
Oh, maybe it's just, yeah, there's some over here as well. There's starfish, Foxy.
Oh, I thought it might be like oh, look, treasure.
Looks like there's some ruins over there. So this is rice. Sea
I
corn.
assumed it was corn, see?
Would you like some sea corn? What are you drinking? You getting smashed again?
Just had some white grape juice.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It's given me no effects for 37 seconds.
What? That's the effect it's giving you, is no effect.
Yeah, no effects for 30. So I guess it's like milk, I guess.
But oh, geez, this whole building's flooded again. It's not flooded down here. Yeah, these houses don't have much cool stuff in them. Once you've got one copper pickaxe, you've got them all, right?
I'm back at the coast.
Different coasts? Because there's another red building up here.
I've gone north pretty much as far as I can.
It's a different red building.
A different red building? I don't believe you. It's not possible.
I mean, it's ruined and there's nothing in it, but it's definitely different.
Oh, I think there might be a jungle coming up on the left, maybe.
Yes, that is. That's a jungle. That's one step closer to desert. How far have we travelled? Like thousands of blocks. All this for a tractor. Better be worth it. The bamboo jungle.
Oh, it's all very promising.
This does feel like a good direction. We're definitely getting warmer.
Some more lukewarm ocean above us.
Although, jungle, you get the 64 melons. Look at it. There's a big pile of melons.
Oh, lots of melons. I'm going to get some bamboo as well. That's always useful.
Smash up le melons.
Panda!
Oh, there's a panda that just wants to play. Foxy.
Yeah.
I just found a mace.
Whoa. Is PvP on?
Yes.
Ow.
Oh, an iron helmet and an iron axe.
And I got bread.
Emeralds and more iron. There's actually a bunch of bread in there as well. I should probably take that. Add to my bread supplies.
More melons.
Yeah, I was going to say, it turns out there's loads of melons everywhere. It's great. Found another weapon. Yeah, I found this. It's much quicker. I'm going to mess stuff up with this.
Wow. What is it? A katana or something?
Rapier.
Oh, I got a double axe.
Double axe? That sounds painful.
It's a big village.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Like, I'm going back into the hills at the moment.
I'm just heading west a little bit, hoping to uncover a little bit more map.
You've headed off north, right?
Yeah, a bit north, yeah. And I've noticed there are some more pumpkins, and there is a savannah.
I see the savannah.
And where the savannah, there's probably, hopefully, somewhere near it, a desert with cactus.
But yeah, what I'll do is I'll stick to the ocean, go around that way. Ooh, what's that? Found a cool building. It's got like
another red building.
No, it's not red. It's got a tower and a flag and all sorts. It looks.
I found another red building.
Whee! So it does look a bit ruined. Although while we were having that discussion, I was at a red building, but I was looking at another building, and there's a whole bunch of weird buildings going on over here. Actually, it looks like there's a different type of village, maybe. Yeah, so I found a desert that's made primarily out of red sandstone, and that tower thing I found is full of pillagers. So I did not go in there. I can see cactus, Badlands cactus.
It should just be over this hill for me. Oh, elephants.
Oh no, watch out for those. Don't trust the elephants. Oh, I found an anchor. It's a two-handed weapon. Whoa! Oh my days. The attack on it is amazing. Just the animation for the attack because of the better fighting thing. It's a two-handed overhead strike with an anchor.
Nice.
It looks quite brutal. I really want to hit something with it, but there's just villagers all around here, so I probably shouldn't.
Oh, I see that I found the tower that you were at and a very interesting looking desert village.
Yeah. I'm in the desert village at the moment, robbing all their cacti out of flower pots. Yeah, look at this, Foxy. Do you want to see my attack with the anchor?
I do. What? Do it again. Jeez.
Don't mess with me. Watch out!
What are you going to do? Is bury your head in the sand trying to get me?
I wasn't going to hit you with it. This has got 11 attack damage.
I've got 2 cactus.
Thanks. Is that it?
That's it, yeah. Don't worry, there's more savannah.
But savannah doesn't have cactus.
No. 25% on the way to melon block, 42% on pumpkins, and 9% on cactus. So I think it's counting what we've both got together. So if I give you all my pumpkins, does it change or is it the same?
82% pumpkins.
Yeah, so it's gone up. So it's whoever's holding it then.
Okay.
So here, have this cactus.
Yep, that's just gone up to 12%.
Yeah, so you only need a handful more pumpkins.
I've got 53 on me.
We need like 11 more. Oh, there's some more on the hill here.
Oh, amazing. So look, all I want to know is, can I make a tractor when I get enough pumpkins?
Here are 15 pumpkins. I'm
We
ready
do-
for the quest to activate. Yeah, iron. Yeah, still locked.
Still locked. View dependencies. Oh, okay. There's a view dependencies button. We can so click on the tractor, and then on the left there's like a little red arrow. Just click that.
Oh. Oh. And on that note, peeps, I
Yeah,
think it's time to go.
it is. It's also getting. I'm pointing at stuff again. Oh, jeez. Yes, I think that's a good a place as any to leave it, Foxy. We've had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
We've completed the first 0.5 chapter thing. It's getting dark, which means we're probably going to die in a minute as well. And we're basically full up on random bits of food and weapons.
And ready to take on this whole new quest in the next one.
Woo! I know.
Bye.
Last episode on Create Astral, myself and Foxy stole a church, brewed beer, went exploring, and severely underestimated how much farming we had to do to get a tractor. But we did unlock the next chapter of quests on our way to get into space, so that's a plus. And today I've just logged in where we logged out last episode, and Foxy is absolutely nowhere to be seen. It appears he's ditched me out here in the wilderness. But no worries, I'm a big boy, I can find my way back to the church, which is all the way down here, and I guess that means we're going to be doing some exploring on the way. I guess it's time for a montage. Oh my days, there's giraffes. Say cheese. There's a rhino. And some little baby rhinos. Run away, run away! Swimming bit for the montage. Gotta love a bit of swimming. Reckon I can get a selfie with some lions? I don't think I'm gonna be dinner. I'm getting so distracted by nature. Pretty much directly south now. This way. Well, we're very nearly home, but while we've been running, I've also been keeping an eye out because, well, I don't really want to be living in a birch forest for the entire series, but I haven't really spotted anywhere yet where we could live. Ideally, I just want somewhere maybe coastal, maybe some plains, not a savanna, because the grass is a horrible colour. But I do want to find somewhere nicer to live. I really could do with finding a bed, but round this corner here, we should get back to the houses we first went to right at the start of the series, and hopefully they've got a bed inside. And then we just need to run through the forest to get home. It doesn't look like that one has a bed, but this one definitely does. Oh no, we stole the bed. Well, this isn't good at all. Oh, I've got an idea. There's a tent over there, isn't there? We can just steal a bit of that. Right, here we go. Let's just steal some of this. One bed, problem solved. Right, let's get home. And this is Holmes. What in the world? What? Foxy! What is this thing? I can see him. I can see his name tag. Foxy!
Ah, Mr. Beardstone.
What in the world is going on here? Where's the church? Where's the villager houses? Where's the trees? Why am I behind the bar?
I got online a few minutes before you, so I did a few bits and bobs.
Right. Such as...
Well, first I took a leisurely stroll through the savannah on the way home and took a selfie with a giraffe.
That's a bit weird. Yep. Then what?
Then I took a selfie with a family of lions.
Right. And then?
Well, then I took a selfie with a rhino.
Did you do anything that wasn't taking selfies with safari animals?
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, so I got back to the village and then I thought I'll go and gather some dark oak.
Uh-huh. I mean, I do like dark oak. I almost got some myself, but I don't actually have space for it, so...
Yeah. So but I went through about 3 iron axes on that before I remembered mechanical saws exist.
Right. So then you made a mechanical saw and you chopped down all of the birch as well?
No. Then I went through another handful of iron axes and a handful of iron pickaxes, tearing down all the villagers' houses.
What did you do then? I mean, I'm clearly trying to get to what we're standing in.
After that, I decided to tear down the church layer by layer, almost all the way to the ground, and I left a couple of blocks floating up at the top just to really annoy people watching the replay of it.
Right? Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, people do hate that.
And then I built this tavern from the foundation of the church.
I mean, it's a lovely tavern. It does look cool, but where's our workshop gone?
Ah, well, it's all in these chests out here, Mr. Beardstone. Very conveniently packed away.
Right, okay. So we've got no home, we've got no village. There was a lovely village here. I mean, fair enough, it was birch, but still, it was a nice village. So we've got no home, we've got no village, we've got lots of floating stuff, and our workshop is in some chests.
Look, do you want a beer or not?
I mean, yes, obviously I want a beer. Obviously I want a beer. Give me a beer.
You'll have to wait 20 minutes because I didn't have time to brew any.
You're the worst, Foxy. We should move. I don't want to live here. You built a lovely tavern, but this is a birch forest. I can't be seen living in a birch forest.
Well, I nearly got rid of all the birch. Won't take as long to get rid of the rest of it.
I want to live by the coast. The ocean waves.
My house, tavern thing.
It's a lovely tavern. It gives us somewhere to come visit.
We could take it with us.
Or we could not.
I'd vote taking it with us.
Are you going to pack it all into boxes?
If we can get a bit of slime and a bit of glue, we can stick it together to a contraption and put it in a pocket.
Right, okay, so you do literally mean just take the entire building with us. Okay, I mean, yeah, that sounds fair. The pumpkins have grown, though. That's good.
Yeah, but the villagers trampled all of your seeds, sadly.
The villagers, or...?
No, honestly,
Or you.
I came over to it while I was chopping the birch trees down. I was like, there's not many seeds in there. That's going to upset Mr. Beardstone.
There's one survivor. One solitary. I'm going to leave that.
Okay, anyway, today's quests, we are finally
Yes.
on... Well, finally, we're on quest line number 2, although we still don't have a tractor.
It's actually quest line number 1. The first one
that's
was
what I meant.
0.5.
Yeah, we're not getting started anymore. And to be fair, Mr. Beardstone, this all looked pretty easy because I've already made a wrench, right? Because
Yep.
I had to for my mechanical saw. We've got a bunch of these things already. I've already made, mechanical saws, mechanical presses. It's easy to, it shouldn't take us too long to do this at all.
I shouldn't think so, no. But before we do this, I do think we should find somewhere to live. Like, I don't want to build up loads of machines here and have to glue all those together and move them as well. Let's make backpacks. We'll load them up with all this stuff, and then we'll leg it. So we finally had a plan. But to make backpacks, we needed straw. So I crafted myself a knife, and that brings us along to this lovely straw collecting montage. Right, well, I don't know about you, Foxy, but I think hopefully we've got enough stuff. I've got all of the wool. I've got some leather. You've got some beer. Is that my beer there?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you have a beer, mate. That was
Amazing.
thirsty work.
It was. It was. Oh, here we go again.
Oh. I'm just gonna need a minute.
To make these backpacks, though, we need to mill down the wool to get string, which basically means we need to start on this create quest line, right? And we've probably already got lots of this stuff just laying in our chests.
Yes. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff we can just quickly tick off.
Let's see how far through this we can get, and if we can make ourselves a millstone before we go, brilliant. And then we can make backpacks. We can grab all the stuff. We can move, and then we can come back for the tavern in future. I love our priorities. It's like, quick, get a backpack. Get a tractor. I will get a tractor today, Foxy. Yeah, we'll collect that. That gives me lots of free stuff. We're in the Andesite age.
Woohoo!
This is like proper speed running quests.
Do we get a reward for that? No.
No reward for getting into the Andesite age. They're just like, yeah, well done. We're getting so much stuff. This is wonderful. Backpack.
Hey, I love backpacks.
I love backpacks. Well, they're not sophisticated backpacks, but they are storage. So,
It's a backpack.
yes.
Okay, so I guess we need to determine what things we're actually going to bother taking with us then.
Well, I mean, we're not exactly going far, are we?
Create stuff, I would imagine, would be useful. Food, and a handful of building blocks.
As a priority, yeah, that sounds pretty good. I am definitely 100% full now and ready for adventure.
Me too. Let's do this.
Yes. Drink up. Onwards.
You discarded your mug, Mr. Beardstone. I put blood, sweat, and tears into these mugs.
Smash them on the floor like a Viking.
Get your boat out.
I've got it. See, look, we're all good. Onwards.
All that hard work I did over there.
You can bring it with you later. Jeez. All you need is some super glue, little contraption. Look, there's a slime island directly in our path. If I haven't got any space in my inventory. Actually, no, I've got 2 slots because we can leave the boat on the coast when we arrive at our destination. And I drank the beer. All right, let's get some slime. Oh, one's coming down to me.
Hello, slimes. Oh, loads of slime balls here, Mr. Beardstone.
I'm a coming. All of them. Wait a sec. I'm having a wonderful time.
There we go. I've got a stack of slime.
A stack of slime. What,
Yeah.
slime blocks or balls?
No, balls.
I was going to say. I mean, either way, that's more than enough. How about this lovely flat area here?
That looks perfect.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah, this'll do. Home, I call it.
Yep, we've got villagers we can terrorise.
Horses,
You can terrorise them as well if you want, yep.
and a big hole.
Ah. Well, I guess we know where our mine's going to be.
Yes.
Is it going to be here, Foxy?
No, I thought we'd do it just over at this bit over here where there's another big hole.
There's another big hole.
Yes.
If we have a look at the quest book, ultimately, today we want to get to the end of chapter 2, right? But we've made some pretty good progress with that. However, we need that tractor.
We do need that tractor.
So I'm gonna plant lots and lots and lots of crop fields. I'm gonna work towards getting us those tractors. I'm just gonna dump some chests here for putting stuff into.
Good idea. That's a very good use for chests.
It is. It is. I've heard it's the way to go. My priority is food. I need so many barrels of food, Foxy. I need 64 bags of rice.
Yeah, but you only need 2 of those. So you only need 64 onion crates or 64 tomatoes. You just pick the easy ones. You know, potato and carrot maybe.
Yeah, it says 2 required at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. We're going to have tractors in no time.
While you do that, I'm going to make a big mining machine.
We're also going to need, like, a factory of some sort, right? Somewhere where we're going to start putting all these machines and things like that. And what I'll do is see the island opposite us.
Yes.
That's where I'll flatten out a bit, and I'll build a platform, and we'll start building a factory over there, and we'll just see what happens. Okay, so what I want to do is build a farm, and we only need to get 2 of those things in order to get a tractor, apparently. So we're going to go for potatoes and carrots, I think. But we've also got to make it look nice, and that means we need to build ourselves a nice little farmhouse. We're going to need some power, I guess, because I do want to automate these little crop farms, and we're going to need a big area for fields, and this area over here is looking pretty good for all that. Question is, what do we actually have to build out of? Well, we've got primarily spruce and dark oak, and we've got a few stones and things like that. I think there might actually be some more back home, so we might have to go there and grab some of that at some point. I mean, we could use deep slate as well, but I don't really want a deep slate farmhouse. Ooh, I tell you what though, I might grow some acacia. Maybe some acacia for the roof would look nice. And we are definitely going to need to run off and get some more stone because we just don't really have enough here at all. And because I want to automate this, we're also going to need a few other things. I'm not entirely sure what. So I do wonder if the magma trick works with this, where you put a bit of magma in the ground and then you stick an encased fan on it facing the magma, and it gives you a small bit of rotational power. Although, to be honest, we do have a few water wheels laying around, so we could just use those for now. But the encased fan with magma is much closer. Question is, where do we get the magma from? Because I've not seen any ruined portals. I'm fairly sure this version of Minecraft doesn't actually have them on. And the only way to make magma blocks is to make magma creams. And, yeah, well, we certainly don't have any blaze powder. We can sift basalt. Oh, geez. Okay, yeah. I don't think we're going to be doing any of this anytime soon. So that means we're probably going to have to use the water wheels after all. Not a problem. Just not really what I wanted to do. Okay, so I think I have a small plan. What I'm going to do is mark out where I'm going to build the farmhouse. We don't actually have the blocks to build it yet, but we can at least put where it's going to go. And I think I want to put it around here somewhere, near the coast. Right, so if that's where we're going to be putting the farmhouse, what I need to work out is where I'm going to put the fields. So maybe I should mark out a few paths. I need a proper shovel for that. So if that's going to be our front door, we'll have a lovely path coming out the front. We'll have a little garden area. Wonderful. And then we'll just have a path that sort of goes off this way, meaning we can have a field over here. And I think Foxy's putting a mine over there somewhere, so maybe I should just sort of head roughly in that direction. So let's just widen it out a little bit, and we'll make it all look nice at some point in future when we've actually got blocks to do so. I really do want some cobble just so I can put some walls down on the edge of this field, so I think what I'm actually going to do is just dig up a little bit of my own over here. As tempting as it is to steal the villager buildings, we'll just find a nice hole like this instead. On the plus side, I do have a couple of stacks of cobble now, and I think if we can make ourselves a mason's table, which I think we can probably do. So that's given us access to a whole bunch of different cobble, which is going to be nice when it comes to building the farmhouse. But for now, I think I actually just need the stone saw after all that. I think we'll get ourselves some stone as well, and also use up some of this andesite, just to get a few extra walls and stairs so we can texture it at least a little bit. So I think I'm just going to start marking out where this field's going to go. We're just going to make sort of a janky wall, really, that kind of goes around the outside. Jeez, Foxy, what are you doing? He's having a wonderful time with those creepers. But, yeah, we're just going to sort of mark out a rough wall. It doesn't need to keep anything in or out. It just needs to be a nice big crop field. And we're just going to make it nice and janky. We're going to use a combination of walls. We're going to use some stairs. And I think I've got some slabs as well somewhere. So I have a rough field marked out. This should be plenty big enough for now. And it does occur to me the only bits I'm actually going to be able to automate are going to be down here, sort of all on the same level. But that's fine. We don't need to automate the whole thing. We just need to at least be automating some of it. So what I need to do now is just work out where the water needs to go so that everything stays hydrated. And I think that distance is correct. I guess there's only one way to check. So that's all the field hoed. Let's just get planting, I guess. And of course, as they grow, we'll spread them out throughout the whole field. Just our carrots and potatoes for now, I think. But what I do need to do is set up some automation. And for that, we're going to need a whole bunch of harvesters. So let's see what we can rustle up. We just need this one. So we need andesite alloys and iron sheets and some casings. Oh dear. And we only have one andesite alloy. So we've got some nuggets, we've got some andesite, and I think we can get some clay. And then if we do that, that, and that. Nope, maybe these are the other way around. Yep, there we go. Get all that cooked up and we'll get ourselves some alloy. Although if we're going to need 5 for each harvester, because of course we need 1 for the casing and 2 for each of these, we're probably going to want about 6 harvesters. That means we need 30 andesite alloy, and we're currently only going to get, less than half that. I'll see you in a minute once we've got all this together. And there we go, loads of andesite compounds. Let's chuck that in there. But I also need to crush a buttload of iron. I have a feeling I'm about to get very hungry. So for 6 drills, we're going to need 6 casings and all that stuff. Okay, perfect. So we've got our 6 mechanical harvesters. We're also going to want a barrel for storage on this thing. So let's put our actual components we need in here. So yeah, mechanical harvesters. We're going to need a barrel. We're going to need a couple of storage interfaces. So more andesite casings and more iron. Although we only need 2, so we should be all right to get away with that. Because we actually get 4 from just 1 craft, I believe. No, we get 4 chutes, but we only get 1 storage interface. Okay, like that is it, game. It does occur to me we're actually going to need another barrel. So 2 barrels, some chutes, all these things. Yep, that's fine. Right, so we've got 2 portable interfaces, 6 harvesters, 2 chutes, 2 barrels. And because we've got loads of wool, I think what we might actually do is make a windmill bearing. So sticks and... Oh, it would be andesite alloy again, wouldn't it? So sticks, alloy, and wool. Okay, so to make sails, we do this. Put the andesite there. And that'll get us 16 sails. That's fine. That'll do for now. Right, so we should just be able to get away with putting a barrel there. We'll put the 6 spruce planks in. In fact, I'm going to move them back a block. Because that way we can just stick the harvesters to the front of that and then get rid of all the blocks. And it's just a lot less bulky. Although in saying that, we do still need to attach an interface to it, so a little bit bulky it's going to have to remain. So we glue that together, put the mechanical bearing upside down on there. And it has occurred to me I haven't actually made myself a wrench yet, so let's quickly get one of those on the go. We just need a few golden sheets, a stick, and a cog. Beautiful. And then what we're going to do is stick the windmill bearing on top. Put a random block in the middle, doesn't really matter. Get that bit glued to the windmill, and then we just need to add ourselves on some sails. There we go, and that should start working straight away. Look at that. Which means I can re-hoe this ground. And it looks like we can do a bit of harvesting as well. Oh, look. Well, we can let him do some of the harvesting, I guess. So I think for now what I'm actually going to do is dig up this entire side and put it on the other side, so at least they can get auto-harvested. And for now I'll probably just grow other veg over this side, I reckon. That's all the veg moved. Now we just need to have a sort of collection / drop-off area for this thing. And we might actually be best off doing that over this side. Let's see how far away it is from this wall. Okay, perfect. So if we were to put everything just down here, stick a chute on top, and then get a storage interface, put it facing that way, and hopefully that should connect. Yeah, look at that. And we're getting veg already. Excellent. That means we can just leave this thing running and doing its thing while we work on a farmhouse, because it'd be nice to have somewhere to actually store all the veg properly. Something I should probably do, though, is just add a little bit of temporary lighting around here until we can afford proper lanterns. But if we use some trapdoors, we can also cover up the water and stick torches on these, so that will help the veg grow at night if we happen to be underground and not sleeping. Job 1 done. Now it's on to job 2, making a farmhouse. Jeez. Okay, I think I'm actually ready to finally start building, so let's get to work. Oh, geez, this pickaxe is slow. Why did I mark it out with deep slate? I think that should work as a basic size. Let's just build up some walls and see how we get on. And we'll use the bricks just to have a sticky outy bit round the side. We don't really have that many bricks, so yeah, just a small accent I think works well. And for the roof, because we've got loads of it, we're going to use deep slates. Maybe that kind of shape? I think that could work. I just need to actually put in the rest of the roof now because, well, most of it's missing. Only needs to be something simple, I suppose. So I cracked on building for a bit, but before I finished, I thought I'd check on the veg progress for our tractors. So we have got... We can do it.
I'm very excited right now. I'm also slightly nervous.
What are you nervous about?
Well, I just think that, you know, once I've got a tractor, that's it for me.
Okay, so we've done the 64 carrots and the 64 potatoes, and you get loads of ore for those. And now, I'm going to submit a roast chicken, submit the guljalaba, and we should get a tractor.
It says 22%.
Well, it says we've only got to do 2 of them.
You've got to do all the foods.
We've got to do all the foods, but we only had to do 2 the crate. Ah, we're never going to get a tractor.
And on that note, peeps, Mr. Beardstone's going to show me what he's been building all episode.
Yeah, so, I made a carrot and potato farm because I thought I just needed carrots and potatoes because, once again, we misread how we were going to get a tractor.
It's nice. It's good. I like it.
It's, you know, it's subtle. Does the job. Stops over there, look. Offloads its potatoes and carrots into a little barrel down there.
Yeah, very handy.
Doesn't chop most of the field.
No, well, you don't want it chopping everything.
No, but it does a bit. It does a bit. And I've been working on a farmhouse, but doesn't have any doors or windows or interesting points. It doesn't even have a roof at the back.
Oh, well, you know, can't have everything.
We were chatting about making a factory.
Yes.
Over on that island. Over there.
Yeah.
Pointing with my spear very dramatically.
I noticed.
Yes. So we'll build over there, but we need to build a platform or something. We need to like flatten it out and lay some stone. So I'm thinking maybe we've got loads of cobble now, right? Can we just cook up some of that, get some stone, and just put like just a big stone platform for now?
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
I don't know how big this platform's going to end up being, but for now I'm just going to make it as big as I can with the stone we've got. But I mean, my thinking is right. We're gonna need to make a cobble farm, right? And then from that cobble, we'll probably get almost everything else in the game. So we're going to need a giant cobble machine, and then we'll just attach everything else to that in one giant mess of a factory.
I'm not sure we're going to have enough stone to fill out quite the area that you were expecting to be filling out.
Well, for now, it doesn't need to be a big area. It just needs to be as much as we can cover.
Do you know what? This platform looks an ideal size, Mr. Beardstone. It looks absolutely ideal size.
It is an ideal size, and we're going to be able to build lots of factory things on it.
Yep.
We're going to have all of our Hoojima Watsits and doodads.
I'm quite thirsty. Are you thirsty, Mr. Beardstone?
Yes.
Good. I'm glad you're thirsty, because I'm thirsty. So I'm just going to Hey, look at that over there, over by that village over there.
Over by that village.
Can you believe? I just they quickly throw something together quick for us. There we go. Lovely. Perfect.
For the love of, you just destroyed me platform.
No,
I
got
just
you,
building that.
You got your blocks back.
No, I didn't.
You're welcome.
I placed stone. You've given me. I'm gonna have to go smelt that again.
Well, plus side, we can have a beer, but there is a bit of a problem, Mr. Beardstone. I haven't brewed any yet. It's going to take 20 minutes, so...
Oh, for the love of... I have to say, I think we made some really good progress today. Despite the mess that has been created along the way. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job.
Right. I'm going to the pub.
We'll have a pint in the beginning of the next one, Mr. Beardstone.
Right, okay, let me guess. We've got to wait 20 minutes, yeah?
There's 3 minutes left.
Last time on Create Astral, I discovered Foxy had destroyed our village and the church we were living in order to replace it with a tavern. We then moved to a new location. I continued on my quest for a tractor by building an automated farm. I almost built a farmhouse, and then I built a huge platform for our factory. And then Foxy dumped his tavern down in the middle of it, so I've actually hopped on between sessions because there's a few things I want to get done. The first one being the farmhouse behind me. I really do need to get this build finished off. We didn't get a chance last episode, but I reckon we can get this figured out. I guess it's time for a time lapse. And there we go, our farmhouse is done, and we've even got a trader on the roof. But that's fine, he can just chill there, I suppose. But considering the limited resources we've got, I'm actually quite pleased with how this has come out. So we've just got some crate of fruit barrels over here, which is basically the stuff that we're getting from there. Veg even, not fruit, only that one's fruit. We've got some personal little veggie patches over here, which I don't really know why a farmer would have those when he's got an entire field over here, but that's not the point, it looks alright. And then inside we've got a small entrance lobby, and then around the corner here I've set up a Farmer's Delight kitchen so we can do all the cooking and basically, hopefully, maybe try and make all of the meals that we need to finally get our tractors. Once we get the rest of the ingredients, of course. And through here we have our larder storage. So I've discovered these things from the Tech Reborn mod. They're a bit like storage drawers, just not as cool. But this is all the stuff we're automating in the field now, and well, it's good. I mean, I don't really know what the grapes are for, probably just making wine, I guess. But at least we've got somewhere to store it now. And hopefully at some point in future we'll actually automate it so that when stuff gets dropped off, it can actually sort of get transferred directly over there. But I need to figure out properly how those storage units work yet, because at the moment, I don't really know. But now that's done, we need to move on to the other problem, the tavern in the middle of the platform over there. Because this is where we're going to be building all of our factories. I think it would be nice to keep the tavern here and kind of integrate it into the building. Because, yeah, I think the building over here, it's basically just going to be a big pile of jankiness. I think every time we need something new, we're just going to kind of stick on another building. And we'll probably just end up with a big pile of buildings on top of each other, who knows. But either way, at the moment, this is right in the middle of our platform, so I do want to move it to the edge, but I also want to make the platform a little bit bigger first. But for that, we're going to need a whole bunch of stone, and I think we've only got a couple of stacks over here, so we might need to see if we can dig out Foxy's drill if he's left it lying around. But we've got almost 5 stacks of stone there already, I guess, but yeah, we've only got 44 cobbles, so maybe we can see if we can find his drill. Would it be over here somewhere? Oh, that's exactly where it is. Look at that. And just in case things go awry, I'm going to take the cart assembler as well and a redstone torch. And hopefully we can just jump down this mine, wherever it is, over here somewhere. If we just head down here, we can just run the drill for a bit and hopefully get enough cobble to actually complete that platform. Right, I think that's enough of that. I've pretty much run out of torches. But we've also got about 500 blocks in a very straight line here. And I do like that drill because it runs on furnace fuel instead of redstone torches and powered rail and whatnot. Whoa, that was weird. But because of that, it can just go straight through water. That makes me happy. I've also exposed loads of ore down here, but yeah, didn't actually bring my pickaxe with me, so that's going to have to remain for now. But at least we know where loads more iron and lapis and all that sort of stuff is. And I've discovered some pretty large caves with some more of those buildings as well, but yeah, we'll explore those another time. There's a geode up there as well. That might come in handy. But for now, we just need that cobble. Well, we've got absolutely loads of cobble. We've got a decent amount of ore. We've got loads of iron, which is going to come in handy. We've got some weird yellow stuff, bunch of dirt, and even a couple of diamonds. Look at that. Look at that, loads of stone. Let's go make this platform bigger. There we go. Factory Island is ready for some builds. Now I've just got to wait for Foxy. Well, I'm hoping Foxy's going to be here soon. Oh,
I didn't leave it at all. Mr. Beardstone did it, but it's Mr. Beardstone.
Foxy. Hello, hello. I heard you coming.
This wasn't like this last time we were here.
No, it wasn't. Oh, wait a minute. It's getting dark. I'm just going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed. I don't want you blowing everything up with creepers.
What?
Look, right. Last time, when I logged in at the
Yeah.
start of the recording session, right? Oh, you have to duck to get up there. It's a little bit cramped. But
Right.
last time I logged in, you had built an entire pub, right?
Yes.
All I've done is just finished off the little farmhouse that I started last episode and then got completely distracted and forgot about.
But it's got things in it that's very useful.
Oh, it does. Yes. Look. I'm making taters and all sorts.
Yeah, fried potatoes. Yeah. You've got a brewing stand. You've got cupboards.
Yep.
Got a knife.
Little chopping board and all sorts. And there's even a larder. So
Yeah,
in here we've got
yeah.
all of the stuff that we're now farming. I have actually made sure that we're automating a little bit of all of this.
Good. Okay. So have we got any actual food? Because I'm kind of running short on steak.
Yeah. I mean, how do you feel about baked potatoes?
Well, it's food, so yeah.
Yeah. That's about as good as it gets at the moment. But I've got a fully fledged farmhouse kitchen here now, so I
can
will
see
be able to
that.
make us proper meals. But yeah, not now.
But have we got tractors now then? With you doing all this work?
No.
Kind of. No.
No.
What? We've got all these crates and we got no tractors.
No tractor. Look, I will try and get tractors later. But first, we need to have a little chat.
A chat. Oh,
Yeah.
What have I done
Yeah.
this time? It wasn't me.
No.
This is not. It's not you. It's me. Chat. Is it?
No. You actually didn't do anything wrong. It's fine.
Okay. That's unusual. You obviously haven't realised what I've done then. my tavern's turned round.
Yes, and the platform's bigger. Look at the size of this area. And my thinking is, basically, last chapter, we did lots of stuff. Right?
Yes.
We did lots and lots of stuff last chapter.
We did.
What we didn't actually do, really, was automate all the stuff. And we're going to need a lot of the stuff that we should have automated for the next chapter.
Hmm.
You see the problem?
Yeah.
So I think we need big machines over here.
Right, okay. Well, if you're on tractor duty then, what I'll do is I'll fetch all of my junk from over there, slap it on here right in the middle so it's really awkward for everyone to get around, and then build lots of automation things. How's that sound?
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to start over like here somewhere. Yeah, no planning, just slap it round whatever you've got and hope for the best. Yeah.
Yeah, so if we end up with a building made of potato crates, then I can't be held to blame.
Okay.
Right.
Fair enough.
The bottom half of you was missing as I got into that boat. That was a bit
No, it's just because I'm sat down, you see.
I'm thinking what I might do, because we've got a saddle laying around somewhere, so I might tame a horse,
Yeah.
go for a little ride, make a list of all the ingredients I need, because although we've got a lot, pretty sure there's still some other stuff that I need in order to make these meals, to, of course, get the tractors.
And feed me. Don't kill your horse, okay?
I make no promises.
Don't call him any names that are associated with pickles, because he'll die.
Right, well that sounds like quite a good plan. We've basically given Foxy all the hard work while we just go ride around on a horse. Wonderful. But the good thing is that means I get to go do some exploring, and I really, really do love exploring, and I don't really know what this mod has to offer. So, yeah, this could be quite interesting. We'll cook up loads of potatoes, make sure we're going to be well fed. So can I make, like, ratatouille or anything at the moment? You know what? I think we can. Look, if we use tomatoes, onions, corn, and potatoes, we can do it. I think we should go see what we've got over here in the box first, though. I'm hoping we've got some more stuff. We are actually automatically harvesting pretty much everything now. We've even got rice in there. And look at this. It looks like we've got a decent amount of food going on. So in theory, if we put those in there, we should get ratatouille over here. And I was hoping we would have a book and quill somewhere so I can make a list of all the stuff that we need. But that's not looking very likely. At least not unless I can find some ink. There's some over there by these dudes. We can deal with these. Oh, they've got guns, not crossbows. Jeez. Okay, let's just grab the ink and leg it. Oh, ow, ow. They are mean. Oh, we can get our book. Brilliant. Oh, they've made it onto land. Jeez. Okay, right, let's deal with these. Oh, that was close. But these are the things we need to make to get a tractor, which is obviously what we want now. But let's see what else we need. I'm going to make a big old list, and I'll see you in a moment. Okay, so I've got my list of things we need. It's not actually too bad, to be perfectly honest. And the only one I'm not really sure how to get is smoked ham, because, well, when you kill a pig, you don't get a whole ham. Right, so I just did a quick Google, and basically we need to make sure we're taking a knife with us, because if you kill a pig with a knife, you'll get ham. So we'll take that with us. Right, finally, let's go get a horse and go exploring. And luckily, there's horses all over the place around here. Let's see if we can find ourselves a nice fast one. 10:45, 9:26. Oh, he's got a good jump height. That one there with the socks, he looks like the fastest that can also jump high. Let's just hope he doesn't walk off the edge when I sit on him, because, yeah, we don't want that. Come on, horsey, be my friend. Yay, horse friend. And I shall name you No, actually, I won't call you that. Where haven't we been yet? Maybe over this way. Onwards. That's the wrong way. This way. Sorry, horse. Oh, they're angry. I forgot about that. Run away. Okay, so if we tie up Horsey here, we should now have everything we need to be able to do loads of cooking and finally get our tractor, which of course has been my primary goal for coming on 3 episodes now, but I will get one.
Mr. Beardstone?
Foxy!
Are you available?
I am. I was literally just sleeping and I was coming over to see you because I have a surprise for you.
In the quest book, it says on chapter 1, if you go to the andesite alloy, it says more efficient with mixers, right?
Yep.
Okay, and I just happen to have, just in the off chance that it could have come in useful, maybe looked at create Astral Tips and Tricks website.
Right, okay, I see. Just in case, yeah.
Yeah, and it says that the quest book tells you the mixer is a far more efficient way of making andesite alloy and bronze, right?
Yeah, you normally get like twice as much, yeah.
Yeah. So, I put the ingredients for andesite compound in there because there isn't a recipe for andesite alloy, and it gave me this. Basically liquid. But I can't seem to get it to produce andesite alloy. So I've made a mixer, and andesite alloy to me has always just been andesite and iron, yeah?
Yeah, but it's not in this. You have to make the compound, don't you?
Right, exactly. So I put a compound filter on there to try and stop it making the liquid, and I throw all the ingredients it needs in there, and it's just not interested.
Well, maybe
But if I take that filter off, it makes that liquid.
Okay, yeah, so I can see why. So they're right. It is. And now we have this lovely compound for making liquid compounds, which we then run through Tinker's construct by the looks of it.
Right,
into an ingot shape thing.
I was really hoping that wasn't the case, because that's the thing that's holding me back, Mr. Beardstone, as usual, is the andesite alloy, so I guess I'm going to just have to craft it all up again. Oh, jeez.
If you need, I can go get more iron. I do have a little bit of time.
I would love that. That would be very useful. Yeah.
Okay, well, I will go mining for you in a moment to get you some iron, and then we can make all the andesite alloy we could possibly need. But before we do that, I've got something for you. I've got a present, some better food.
Woo!
That is
What's this?
That is ratatouille. Yep.
Oh, my favourite. How did you know?
Well, it's an easy meal. But more importantly than that, I also have grilled salmon, honey glazed ham, apple pie, shepherd's pie, barbecue on a stick, dumplings, and a hamburger. And you know what that means?
No, don't tease me like this.
Oh yes, it's time, Foxy. It's finally time. Hopefully, maybe, possibly this time. If these tractors need fuel, I'm going to flip some tables. Right. So I can submit the apple pie.
Yeah.
The glazed ham, the grilled salmon, the shepherd's pie, barbecue on a stick, a hamburger, and the dumplings. We can claim our tractor.
No way! Oh, I claimed mine. I claimed it, Mr. Beardstone.
Yep, me too. Should we? Oh, it's tiny! Oh, this is so worth it.
It's the smallest thing ever.
Oh, I'm off, Foxy. Oh, God. Oh.
Look out!
Oh, you put your little harvester on yours as well.
It's so small.
Oh, I know, but this was worth it, Foxy. This is totally worth it.
That's it now. End of the series. That's it. I don't need any more than this. I'm done.
Job done. Woo! Ah. This is the thing now. We have tractors.
Yeah, that's it for getting around now. We no longer need to use our legs, Mr. Beardstone. I'm just going to drive mine down here. There we go.
Have you just driven yours into the...
Yeah. Oh, how do I get it back?
Yeah, that's what I was going to test that before I drove it into the water, Foxy.
My tractor's a bit wet, mate. There is a crowbar. Use on automobile to remove, it says.
Oh, well, that does sound like what we want, right? How do we make a crowbar? Ah! It's broken it down into parts.
I noticed.
I have an automobile frame, an automobile engine, and 4 wheels.
Can you just put it back together again?
I really hope so.
I bet there's some sort of constructor you need. Auto mechanic table, yeah. Oh, it's very expensive. And it has to be done on a mechanical crafter.
Just driving me crazy. My tractor's in pieces, Foxy.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I just come up with the good ideas. I don't execute them. My andesite alloy's not a big issue now. I've got like stacks of it now, so that's good.
Okay, so you don't need iron anymore.
Well, I mean, it's going to be useful. But,
okay, I can do a mining trip. Basically, like my goal was to get a tractor. I got a tractor, and then I broke it into pieces. So now I'm sad. I think it's just going to be a sad mining montage for me.
Okay, cue the sad music. Right, Mr. Beardstone.
Foxy No Tail.
Do you have 16 buckets of lava? Where have you gone? Oh,
Behind you. I have 8 because I didn't want to make that many buckets.
okay.
And then I'll go get 8 more. I found a lava lake literally about 3 seconds into drilling, so it's nice and close.
Good. Oh, well, I'm nearly there with this, so we're all good.
I literally turned my back for 1 minute, Foxy.
Yeah. I'm hoping I haven't just deleted some of the lava you fetched as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get rid of that. 5, 6. There we go.
That sounds promising. You can definitely count.
7, 8. That's all the lava in. I'm excited. 3, 2, 1, go. So now it should make cobble now.
Yep. Yes.
It's working. Nice.
Episode 3, we finally made a cobble generator.
Wonderful. Tinkers then. Right, so that's on chapter 2, right?
So we basically, we need to get rubber. Obtaining a rubber tree by now should be your priority.
Got one.
Okay, so we've got a rubber tree. Amazing.
Yeah.
We need seared bricks, which we can make by smelting grout, and we get grout from mixing andesite alloy, zinc, and gravel will get us grout.
Yep.
And then once we've got grout, we can get seared bricks, and then we can start on the whole Tinkers thing.
And do you want to start mixing up some grout?
That's fine.
There we go.
We've got
3 rubber saplings.
We've got plenty of clay. Oh, we've got loads of alloy. Look at that.
I've been busy.
You have. I've barely got to do anything. Fantastic. Yeah, I'll make the grout.
Should I make the rubber tree farm over at the farm area?
I would say that would probably make sense, wouldn't it? I suppose.
Okay.
And now that we have our seared bricks, we have our puny smelting book. We'll have a flick through that in a moment. And we need to make, what's this? A seared melter and a seared heater. And that's going to give us, big fiery axe. That looks fun. But what do we need to make these? Some fluid tanks, seared bricks, and zinc ingots. Okay. And seared heater. Well, that's nice and straightforward. So let's get the heater. We'll just chuck that here for now. So let's get this one built. We need a fluid tank. And for that, we just need to squish some copper. We can use Foxy's wonderful setup over here. And then we just need a barrel. And then we also needed more zinc ingots and something else. What else was it? Andesite alloy, wasn't it? Question is that enough? Oh, we need to make the seared bricks first. How do we do those? In a mixer with some sap. Aha. I see. So 4 bricks and 1 sap makes one of them. Right, okay. I'm at a dead end until we have a little bit more sap. So,
Nice chair. Hope you haven't stolen that from the tavern. Jeez.
No.
They're not outside chairs, you know.
No, I just sort of dragged it out. I'm sure it's fine.
Right, it's not quite as fancy as yours, Mr. Beardstone. This, but it's a rubber tree farm. I need to make it all fancy like you've done, but it'll do.
So what does it actually? So it gives you logs, and then how do we get rubber out of those?
Good question. We can mill them. Mill them. That's it.
Okay, so if I put this in there first, and then put the sap in, hopefully, I'll get what we want this time. Okay, it worked. I've got brick blocks.
Yay!
Excellent. Right, so I'm just gonna mix up the rest of that, I think. Right, so I should be able to make this now, which does a quest. But more importantly, that quest gives me this.
Ow! Yeah, thanks.
How cool is that? Right, okay, so now I've done that, we need to make a faucet. Oh, well, that's
I made one of those.
Have you?
Yeah, last time I made one because I wanted to use it on the kitchen sink, but it didn't work. It might not be the Tinker's one.
No, not that kind of faucet.
Oh.
Not that kind. Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry, you were so excited. I feel like I just ripped that away from you.
Yeah, took it. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sorry. Right, so we put the faucets on either side like this.
Right.
And then I need to make.
You need a big tank.
Yeah, I need a seared casting basin. Okay, I can make that. That's easy. And a seared table. Oh, I can just do those standing right here.
Oh, well, that's handy.
So one of them.
Woo! Look at that.
And one of them.
Nice. Do you not need to make a whole big thing?
No. Right, this is just how you do a tiny bit at a time.
Oh, okay. Was this why I got a book called Puny Smelting?
Yes. Yes, exactly that. And then if we click this, we'll get an ingot, and then it's going to destroy the sand thing because sand's
bad. You can only put 3 in at once.
Yeah, puny
this
smelting.
This really is puny smelting.
Puny. Right, and now if we do this, now we can make an ingot cast. Yay!
There we go.
And now if we mix up the right things in here, technically we'll be able to make brass.
Yay, brass. While you get that tiny weeny smeltery sorted, I'm going to go get some kelp.
But I mean, you say get it sorted. I think it might already be sorted.
Is that it? Is it? Well,
I don't know. I'm getting all the easy jobs today.
You are, aren't you?
There's a problem. There's always a problem. There's always a problem. These bricks here. Normally, to make a smeltery controller, you'd pour copper onto one of them, right?
Right.
The smeltery controller in this pack is disabled.
Oh,
instead,
that's bad.
Yeah, so it's a little bit sad. But they've replaced it. It's fine. We need a foundry controller instead.
Right. Just
so for a foundry
search.
controller, it's you have to pour molten obsidian onto scorched bricks. Molten obsidian, that's fine.
Yeah, Yep.
Scorched bricks, however, you need nether grout.
Right. With the nethers disabled.
Yes.
Right.
That's the end of my story.
Hang on, wait a minute. So
obviously we can get the nether-based items elsewhere, such as, I mean, scoria you get from soul sandy stuff, that's fine.
But it needs
soul
a blaze
sand
burner.
you can get from that's the crux of the issue.
Right.
So I'm going to find a way to automate tiny smelter.
Okay, so the thing is, right, how do we get blaze burners without the nether? There must be a way. I can't believe they exist in the pack without the ability to go to the nether.
No, there is obviously a way to get these things, but we're clearly just not advanced enough to understand what that is.
Right, okay. Speaking of being advanced, Mr. Beardstone, have you looked at chapter 2.5 now that it's unlocked?
Oh, no, I haven't.
Most of this stuff we can pretty much tick off, but it's the weirdest layout chapter I've ever seen.
It's a bit all over the place, isn't it?
It doesn't make sense. So, if you feel free to just, go through, tick off a few of those. I mean, one of them's a mine-generated cobblestone.
So in order to automate this, we're going to run a couple of tests first. And in theory, if I put a chest there and another chest here, get rid of this temporarily, put hoppers into the back of those, and then put these back, so the basin on one side, casting table on the other. In theory, if I do this, and do I have any ore? No, that's fine, we'll just melt down a bit of copper. But if we wait for that to melt, probably help if I gave it some heat. There we go. And then if we pour that, once it's cooled down, it should get pulled straight out. Yeah, look at that. Excellent. Next thing I want to test is this, because I believe if we give that power, then it should sort of unlatch. I think that's how it works. Let's quickly make a lever. So let's do test number 2. Let's put some more copper in there. We'll put a bit more in this time. Because what I want to know is if that's powered, does it stay powered and always leak out whenever it can, or do you have to give it pulses? And no, it looks like you can just leave it powered. Ah, amazing. So if we think about this, if we put those there and there, get rid of these bits, does the lever there power that? That's what I want to know. I guess we're about to find out. It does. Excellent. Nice and compact. But I need another lever and another hopper. And I think we'll get 3 barrels because the barrels are going to sit much better in the floor than these chests are. If we get those barrels in the floor, we'll get a lever on that side. Yeah, and if I put a hopper in the back there with a barrel on top, hopefully all that should feed directly into there. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. And now we're automating copper ingots. But if we turn that side off and turn that side on, now we'll be automating copper blocks. For a tiny little machine, that works quite nicely. What we really need to be doing is we need to go to the moon. How do we get to the moon?
We're not on that quest yet, Mr. Beardstone.
Well, technically, it's the same chapter.
Oh, is that part of this chapter?
Yeah.
We can't... No. What? Visit the moon?
Yeah.
I thought we'd need spaceships for that.
No, we build a moon portal.
Of course you do. Of course. That makes now that I think about it, Mr. Beardstone, that makes perfect sense. A moon portal. Whatever.
How could you be so silly? Obviously.
So we just need some shimmer.
And some moon cobblestone.
Which is amethyst shard and glow sacks.
So yeah, so we need the shimmer to make the shimmering stone.
And then you need moonstone.
Yeah. And if you follow the trail back for moonstone,
it's moon cobblestone.
And then when you click that, what happens? Nothing.
Nothing. What? That can't be right.
So where do we get moon cobblestone from? Are we missing something?
Maybe there's like meteors around.
We're going to need to do some serious research before the next episode and find out what is going on.
Yeah.
We've got to make ourselves a whole spacesuit. So we've had a little bit of a chat, done a bit of digging for the last, 20 minutes or so?
Yeah, about that, yeah.
Yeah, and we've come up with a plan, we think.
Yes.
Kind of. Yes?
Yes. Big plan.
Yes.
The big plan.
Yeah, and for that plan, we've split things up, but basically, we're almost out of power here. So I'm going to go over there somewhere and build basically a massive power plant.
Yeah.
We've got a quest to do something like make a massive windmill or something.
Yeah, maximum size windmill with 128 sails.
Okay, cool. So I'll work on that. I'll build a big old windmill and then probably just do something else. But either way, I'm going to make loads of power for us, and we've realised we're going to need lava for a lot of things as well. So I'm going to do a bit of an old school lava farm with some cauldrons and dripstone and some pipes, and build a massive lava lake. So we have infinite lava moving forward, because we're going to need it for all sorts of automation.
Yes.
So that's my plan.
So you've actually got the more difficult one this time round, Mr. Beardstone, because mine's pretty easy.
I think I do, yeah.
All I got to do is get the cobble out of there, mill that down into gravel, wash some of that into iron to make an iron farm, mill some of it into sand to make sand, and then wash some of the sand to make clay, and then turn that clay into molten clay so that we can make seared bricks.
Yeah, simple. So I'm glad we finally have a plan, which is essentially to work towards automating tin and copper and gold and things like that, and at the same time, obviously, getting an iron farm. And essentially, we want to kind of build ourselves up so that we're ready to tackle all of this stuff and go to the moon in the next episode. That's the plan. And my part of that plan is to make a giant power plant, which, to be honest, I do quite like making power plants, so I'm fine with this. There we go. I think there should be a max-size windmill. Yeah, look at that. I'm just going to go get a gearbox, and then I'm just going to send it all the way over to you.
Yeah, I would just... It's perfect timing, Mr. B. Perfect timing.
Yeah, have you just stressed out your contraptions?
Well, I haven't even tried, because I know it's not going to work, so yeah, that's ideal.
And now the windmill's done, the other part of my job is to create an infinite lava source. So I reckon if we mark out a platform here, so it's about that size, and then if we go up 25 blocks... then that's gonna be taller than our factory. Okay, so if we go 6 blocks lower with that and basically just make a giant container, then it should store 10,000 blocks of lava. And I'll set up the cauldrons and the dripstone things under there, and then that will just pipe it all in to make a big lava pool. At least that's the plan. So it's likely I'll be completing this between episodes because we're running out of time for today. Foxy, you're back.
Mr. Beardstone?
Yeah?
I'm hungry, and my food is empty again. I've eaten all the roast potatoes. I've eaten all the ratatouille. Oh, all right. I haven't eaten all your roast potatoes. Oh, more ratatouille.
Oh, yes.
Lovely. And bread.
Yeah, well,
yes.
Ratatouille's easy, and I think this bread was your bread and I stole it.
Oh, fair enough. Well, thank you for letting me have some of it back again.
Yeah, only some of it, not all of it.
Yeah. While you were fiddling about doing whatever you were doing, I was finishing off this mess of a spaghetti system that produces a little bit of iron and a little bit of flint and some clay as well, which is quite nice, but it's not very well optimized. The cobblestone will back up and just end up pouring all over the floor. And basically, I'm going to have to spend a bit of time off camera this week sorting all of this out so that when we turn up next week, it's all lovely, just the way you wanted it, Mr. Beardstone.
Well, you make it sound like I'm a slave driver. I'm telling you what to do.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I have been helping myself to the iron in the meantime.
Yeah, there's a bit in there. You can. Oh,
it's gone.
Come.
Because basically, obviously I did the windmill that you saw, but I'm trying to make the infinite lava pool.
Yeah.
And I've started marking out an area down here, which I then realised was about 6 blocks too high up. So I've started lowering it again. But I need lots and lots of cauldrons, like a stack of cauldrons.
Yeah.
Which means I need 7 stacks of iron ingots.
Right. Well, that's not too bad. I mean, we should have that in a few days' time, maybe a week, maybe a month. We shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, so I think my plan is to pretty much be AFK all week.
Well,
we have made some good progress today, though, right?
We've done a few things. I mean, it doesn't look like much, let's be honest. It looks like we made a windmill, a tree farm, and crashed a tractor into the river. But we have.
I mean, I think we've done pretty well, to be honest. I mean, I dismantled my tractor. So, are you doing the opening, or?
Hello and welcome back to Create Astral with me and Mr. Beardstone.
That's me.
Yes, unfortunately, peeps, this week nothing at all has been done outside of the episode. We're exactly
Whoa! Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing has been. Follow me, sir. Nothing has been done. Nothing fun has been done. More accurately.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, look, a new swimming pool.
No. But we do have infinite lava. Finally.
Yay! Finally. Oh wow. So what did you do? Just sit there and just watch that go for like what? An hour or two?
No, I did not. No. It turns out that like 30 cauldrons, it's just way too slow. So what I actually did was I used some of our copper and made a big tank. In fact, I actually used all of our copper and I made 2 of them. And an entire Sunday afternoon, and I drained a massive lake or 2 down underground, and then I transported it up here. It was horrible, Foxy.
Well, I just don't understand why you bothered with this when we've got an infinite supply. It just doesn't.
Don't you even? But basically, okay. We do have infinite lava now, so that's right. At least I did something between episodes.
Excuse me. I might have lied a bit. I rearranged all of this as I said I would do, and I also found out that these clever little boxes can basically you can tell them which side you want input in, which side you want output in. And I was just burning off all of the flint because I didn't think we needed it, but it turns out we did. But yeah, we've been generating a whole bunch of iron from this, and also a whole bunch of clay, and I've been automatically smelting that clay in one of these crazy little tinker things, and I've been making this tank of stuff.
A big tank of poop.
It looks like poo, doesn't it? Molten clay, apparently.
Molten clay, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. We needed didn't we need that to like automate some stuff and things to do with metals?
Yes.
At some point?
I don't know. You said you needed molten clay, so I made you molten clay. You're welcome.
Thank you. I did. I think it was to like make seared stone, which we can then use to help automate making tin or some malarkey like that. But either way, we have done a little bit of research between episodes.
Yes.
So we have a little bit of an idea of what to do. And I think the clincher was when we noticed chapter 2.5 was called the automation matrix. So when we were trying to figure out what to automate last episode, it turns out there's just a list right here. Yeah,
but it turns out a lot of those things are quite difficult to do until you've actually done chapter 2, Mr. Beardstone.
Yes, because we need brass, right? We need brass, which means we need to go to the moon.
And basically, so what we're heading towards is
fixing our tractors.
Well, I was going to say automation, but yeah, fixing
our tractors. Yeah. We need brass to fix the tractors. That's the whole point of this thing, right?
Yeah. Well, before we do any of that, there's a couple of things we need to do. First of all, we're pretty much maxed out on power, believe it or not. So we're going to need more power.
Okay, I can do more power.
You've used all of the copper, apparently, so I need to go mining, and this just isn't going to cut it, so I'm going to make it bigger and do an even better job. And also, Mr. Beardstone, I am sick to the back teeth of these stupid iron tools. If I have to craft another stupid iron tool again, I'm going to lose my mind.
Okay, then. So, is that why you're over here? Are you going to make us, like, proper fancy tools and stuff?
I'm going to attempt to. No doubt it will mean I have to go to the moon, Mars, and every other planet first, but
I am so sorry. That was a misclick.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I will.
Yes.
I'll put down the axe. The shovel.
Get him, Sniffer. Get him.
And the pick.
He's coming.
Oh, no.
You're in for it now.
You've got a Sniffer bodyguard. What's this all about? He's actually no. Go away, sir. So to get to the moon, we need to make some stuff, right? We need to.
Right.
We essentially need to make a few little machines, like a mixer, a squirter, a deployer, a smasher, a roller, and all those sorts of things.
Yeah.
And we just need to get along this little quest line here that I'm looking at on chapter 2.
Yeah.
And then we need to go to the moon. We need to do a bit of exploring to find some stuff as well, but. We mainly just need resources and a bunch of little machines, I think.
Okay, I'll do resources. You do the machines.
Sounds good.
Let's do this.
Woo-woo! We're both running in the same direction. It's quite awkward.
I'll go this way just for no reason, and then I'll go that way.
Yeah, let's do our thing. Woo!
I just need to make lots of I need to figure out how to make this Tinker stuff work. I'll be back with you in probably a week, Mr. Beardstone. I'll see you in next week's episode.
All right. Sounds good. So we have our task to get started with, which is basically to make some more power and a bunch of small machines. But before we get to that, I do actually need to go and collect a lot of the stuff I left behind while making that infinite lava pool. And we have a much easier way down into the mines now, which is good. And you can ignore the fact that there's a bunch of my heads laying around. Everything was fine while getting the lava. Nothing went wrong whatsoever. I mean, you can ignore those heads as well. But if we go over here and then jump down this hole here, we can see all the mess we've left behind. But this is the lake that we drained. It was up to this level here, but no matter where we put the pump, it just didn't treat it as infinite. So, well, we just stole loads of it, but that's fine. But let's just grab all of this because, well, these kind of things are still hard to come by at the moment. We're not rich enough to create contraptions laying around everywhere. Right, so we need to make some more power. And I could make another windmill. I could use water wheels, but... well, I've got lots and lots of fluid tanks because I made these massive lava things, and we've got an infinite lava source now as well. So my thinking is, maybe we could do a steam power plant and then upgrade it to be powered by blaze later. I mean, if we just put fires under it, it's going to give us steam power. So we're going to need a few things in order to get this steam boiler working. The first one of which is going to be a bunch of fires, and I'm pretty sure we had loads of coal somewhere. Yep, there we go. So we'll just do a small boiler for now. We'll use 4 campfires. And I should probably grab some other bits and bobs as well before we run away again. We're going to need some of them, some of them, some of that. A couple of buckets might come in handy, as well as some cogs and shafts and things like that. So let's go build a steam boiler. What's that?
It's a present. It looks like wood, but it's made of bronze, Mr. Beardstone.
Ooh, a bronze pickaxe.
Yeah, it's diamond tier, and slightly better than what we had before, apparently.
That's amazing. Thank you. It looks very shiny as well. It's like shiny wood.
Yes, you're very welcome for your shiny wooden pickaxe.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Right, so let's stick a power plant down over here. We'll make that 8 tall. And we're going to need to do a little bit of setup to get this working. The first thing we need is an infinite water source, so we'll just stick that down here. So a bucket there and a bucket there, that'll do it. And then what we need to do is just pipe this up and into here. If we stick a pump in there, that is going in the wrong direction. So spin that way. Okay, so that will give us some water, and it would help if I actually made the steam engine part of the power plant. For that we need a block of copper, an andesite alloy, and more golden sheets. Right, so that'll let us make 4 steam engines, which is probably more than we're going to need.
Did you want that pickaxe to be better?
Always. Yes, definitely.
Oh.
Yeah, if you can make it better.
Well, I was going to throw some modifiers onto mine and see what happens. So redstone makes it go faster, diamonds make it more durable and better, and I've just found I got these gold reinforcements as a reward, so I was going to see what they do. Can I have your pickaxe back as well then, so I can?
Yeah, that would also be helpful, wouldn't it? Yeah. Thanks, sir.
Bye.
I'm liking this. I've got my own personal blacksmith. What was I doing? Oh yes, steam engines. We need andesite alloy. I think we've got some of them. Yeah, look at that. 4 of those. That's 5. Grab them gold sheets. And there we go. Bunch of steam engines. So if we jam these on there, add some shafts, preferably not like that. In fact, what I might do is make them go this way. Then if I grab myself some belts, we can attach those so that they power together. Then if we stick a gearbox in there, get some shafts going this way, then use some of these. Hello. Ooh, look at that. That looks well shiny.
It's got shinies on it and redstone, so it should be nice and quick now.
It does say it's hastier.
To be fair, it doesn't feel much better than it was, but it's better.
So what I need to do over here is, where's my wrench? If we do that, basically once this gets a little bit of water in, it all should start the cycle now. So the water filling up in there should power these, which will in turn send that power this way, and then power this and keep pumping water in, and so on. I just need to give it a kick start. For that, I need a crank. So let's give that a spin to pump some water in. Nope, I'm pumping the wrong way. Now let's give it a spin. in. It's looking like it's not quite getting enough water. It is a big tank, I suppose. So we'll make the pool larger if I stick in another pipe here, and I should be able to make another one of those. There we go. Get that pumping in the right way. Send that into there. And I think I can speed this up as well. So if I stick in a large cog, nope, that's not the way to do it. What I want to do is put in a small cog, then a large cog, and I'm not strong enough to do that. So we'll stick to one pipe for now, but at least if it's going in quicker, it might kick into action. Yep, there we go. Got an advancement. Look at me go.
That's very impressive, Mr. Beardstone.
I know, right? Oh, it stopped.
Yeah, it was impressive.
Briefly.
You just stand there and keep whining that.
No, I'm gonna make you better.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to add some speed. Right, let's try this again. There we go. It's kicked in. Is it going to keep itself alive this time? It appears maybe so. Well, it's definitely working. The question is, should I put in another one? I feel like maybe I should. We can literally just stick another one right next to it, can't we? There we go, and if we do that, we can see exactly how much we've got. But what I want to know is, if we remove that and that and that and that, there we go. Just the 2 water pumps gives us the same amount of power output, but we're using slightly less to power the actual station. So that's probably better for us for now. And it's certainly going to be enough power for what I need to do, which is basically just build a small bunch of machines over here. And I think we already have the components for a lot of the things we need to build. Let's just go raid the create box and see what we can find. And maybe eat some food as well. I'm about to starve to death. Okay, so we've got some power here. And what I want to do is just start figuring out where the machines need to go for this. So if we put a poker there, should be able to put a smasher next to that. Then we also want a mixer. And lastly, over here, I want to put a spout because we're going to need to be squirting various liquids all over different blocks. And for that, we need a copper casing. And they're not the simplest of things to make. Well, I suppose they are quite simple. They're just annoying. So first we need to flatten some copper sheets. And then we need to put an andesite casing on there and hit it with each of these 3 times. It's like casting a spell. So let's squash those. We can put that on there. In fact, let's just put 1 on there. Then if we do that, and then that, and just do that 3 times. There we go, copper casing. And with a bit of kelp from here, we'll make a spout. Look at that. Oh, and we done a quest. Then if we put that there, what I then need to do is hook up some kind of a system so we can just dump a tank down next to it and then it will pump that into there and do what it needs to do, because we're going to need to use this for a variety of different things. The question is, what tanks are available to us other than the create ones? Are there any kind of portable ones? So glass, fluid, brass, and seared bricks. We can do that. Wait a minute. No, we can't. We don't have brass. Nah! So that basically means our only option is going to be to make a funky create-based machine contraption thing.
You're doing all the quests without me again.
I told you I was building the machines to get the rose gold.
And you...
That was literally my entire aim. That was my only purpose in life, Foxy. Other than the tractors.
Well, yeah, other than the tractors. I found, I'm down at Deep Slate. I've got a few diamonds. I'm digging a big tunnel. It's all going well. Ah! Uh-oh. There's lava. There's a lava. It was going well. I can't get the machines in the lava, Mr. Beardstone.
I've got a choice here. I can either come and help you mine, because we are going to need a decent amount of resources, or...
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or I can make some electron tubes and that compass.
Well, I've just picked it up because I've just reached an absolutely ginormous cave.
Right.
And
okay.
It's probably going to be deadly. Oh, there's a lot. Oh, I think you might have been to this cave before, Mr. Beardstone.
Look at this. Look, I've got a bunch of contraptions and things. So we've got.
You have been busy.
I know.
With
look,
the slowest steam engines in the world.
Hey, they may be slow up there, but they're fast down here.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Look, once we get blaze burners, though, we can swap those out, and suddenly we're going to have loads and loads of power. Currently, this only produces like 4,000, and I'm using nearly all of it. But. Yeah. The important thing is we've got a poker.
Yeah, you need a poker.
Yep. We've got a smasher.
Yeah.
We've got a spinny mixer.
Yeah.
And we've got a squirter.
Fantastic. All the way, miles away from where we're keeping all of the valuable resources that we'll be using that thing, but that's fine. Like, you know, let's not semantics, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Look,
so let's not worry about that.
Stop pointing out minor details, okay? I put it over there because that's where the other power was. But I also got rose gold, as you saw.
Yeah, you got an achievement without me. Yeah.
Yep, I certainly did. But I'll set up the spouter in such a way that we can like put little contraption tanks next to it and pump stuff into it, or we can drain things in via the fluid container.
Oh, that's useful. I was going to set.
So we can chuck a bucket on.
Going in. Oh, there is.
There is, yeah. So we can chuck a bucket on there and it will go into the spout. And then if we change our mind, we can send it into an empty tank over here just for holding, or we can pump stuff in from tanks. It's got a variety of uses.
Ingenious.
I know, right?
So, yeah, because there was like a handful of things that we only needed 1 or 2 of, wasn't there?
Yes, there is. Like we need to squirt liquid iron onto a compass to get a special compass that will help us find things later when we go exploring.
Well, let's do that. Let's make a compass and a squirty thing and a bucket, and we'll be all good.
I have the things we need to be able to make the compass and make the whatever they're called, electrodes.
Oh, okay. Boopity boopity
Then
boop.
boop. There you go. Do you want to take that? And I've got one
Nice.
too.
We've got 1 each. Oh, that's
yeah.
lovely.
Oh, look at that. It's got like a list of everything.
Shimmer Lake. There we go. That's what we want. 109.
What? 109 blocks away.
Yeah. 108 now. What's this way? Follow me. Oh, no. No, distant. Yeah, we'll go. Yes, it's here. Did you bring a ladder?
Don't be silly. That's what clever people would have done, Foxy. We're not the kind of people that bring ladders when we're going to be digging a hole straight down.
I did bring wood. I've always got wood. Shimmer.
You found it?
No.
Oh.
You're
You,
like
said it in such an excited way. I thought you'd found the moon juice.
24 blocks. But it's not going down, even though we're going down.
Well, then why did we stop?
Because it was going down.
We're still 25 blocks away, Foxy.
Yeah, well, it could be left or right. I didn't consider it being. Yeah, it's this way. I didn't consider it having to go in there.
Yeah, but now we're going to be at some point underground, and when we get there, do we go up? Do we go down? I don't know. Right, you can do it your way, Foxy. I'm going back to the surface. I'll do it my way.
Okay, well, first one there's the winner.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get to the location before I dig down. I shouldn't have listened. You said, follow me, he says. Follow me, Foxy. He digs 25 blocks too soon.
12 to go. 10, 9.
But how many up or down?
I don't know. How am I getting further away? 3. Is it through this wall? 2. 1. 2. How? How can I be 1 block away and not see it?
Because it could be 100 blocks above you.
Well, that's not ideal. Oh, I've fallen into the shimmer. I'm in it.
I'm literally like 6 or 7 blocks above you.
Well, if you fall down straight down the hole, you just end up in here. I can't believe I won.
Yeah, to be honest, neither can I. I don't know how much of this stuff we need, but I've got 15 buckets.
Oh, nice. Good.
Very pretty, isn't it?
It
Isn't
is.
it lovely?
Nice, isn't it? Now, there should be a whole bunch of moon sand and moon stone around here. If we're
Yeah,
lucky.
I think I can see it. Yep, moon sand.
Well, there we go. I've got 55 of it and 11 moon cobblestone it is now.
Yeah, I've got 5 moon cobblestone and 37 sand.
We survived. What an epic adventure.
Considering it was only 100 blocks, that was quite epic. I had a thoroughly wonderful time. But now, I think we might have everything we need to be able to make a portal to the moon.
Wow. Apart from suits.
Yeah, however, we don't have any way of surviving when we get there.
But I want to try.
You just want to build the portal and go through and see what happens?
Yes.
Right. Okay, then. How do we do this? So, we need a block of diamonds, a redstone chip, and a flint and steel.
Right, yeah, I can do all of that.
And then we need 10 shimmering stone, which is moonstone and shimmer. Oh, okay, we need to pour shimmer onto a moonstone.
Oh, it's a good job we got some of that moonstone then, really, isn't it? Right, I've got a block of diamond and a flint and steel.
Okay, so chuck them in the mixer, and then a bucket of moon juice in there. And then that's going to make us the weird little gem thing that we use to light the portal we haven't made yet.
Right, okay, good. I like the sound of that. Right, bucket of juice. There we go.
That was quick.
An astral conduit. Do you want to share it?
Oh, that looks lovely. I
We
like
could
that.
potentially make 2, but I don't think we need to.
No,
Oh, we got
no.
a golden apple.
I think this is what we use to light the portal, it says.
Okay.
But we need to make the portal. Yeah, so I think we need shimmer in there, and then you can put a moonstone in there. Right-click a moonstone into the... Oh, amazing, you can do that. And then... And this should give us the portal frame lock thing.
Any minute now.
I'm sure it's doing something.
There we go.
Look at that. It's converting.
Any minute now.
It's definitely it's a quick process, Foxy. I'm glad that they didn't make us just stand here for 45 seconds for each piece that we need to make. Yeah, to be honest, it just seems like a good time to go make a cup of tea.
Yeah. While I stand here and keep pouring buckets of shimmering. I get you. Yeah.
Well, you can give me some as well. And if
I'll tell you, yeah, here's a few for you. You go get your cup of tea.
And then we'll stop. You take first watch.
Yeah, okay. So you're telling me that's not got full of juice?
No, there's no juice in there whatsoever.
Are you having me on?
No, there is no juice in there.
Even if I click on it, it says there's 1 bucket's worth of shimmer in there.
Look, would I do that if there was some in there?
Madman. You madman.
No. Jeez, there was none in there. But we do have 12 shimmering stone.
Whoop, whoop.
Where do we want to put our moon portal?
Well, that's a good... We haven't made many buildings around here, Mr. Beardstone, and I think it would be nice to actually have a building to put the moonstone in.
I agree.
Startings of a building here. We've obviously got this very fancy one over here, but I don't really think there's enough room in here for a moon portal. So perhaps we should build a dedicated moon portal building.
A moon portal building from...
Made purely of moonstone, thousands of it. That stuff that you've got, because that won't take long to generate in vast quantities.
On your way then.
or what we could do is just decide where we're going to put it, put the portal down, see what it's all about, and then think
move
about
it later.
The build. Yeah.
Should we just literally stick it here for now?
Okay, there we go.
Do you want to put your bag down?
No.
You're a braver man than I am.
I'm going to fill it with everything I've got.
So right, well let's stand next to you. Let's light the portal.
You've got your goggles on still, by the way, but that's fine. Oh, that's weird.
I do
I
still
expect it to be colourful.
It's like a weird shimmering grey colour.
Just, yeah, okay.
Yeah, one sec. I'm going to put the Astral conduit back.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right, let's see what the fuss is all about then.
To the moon!
This is a terrible idea. I'm freezing to death.
Yeah, and well,
looks nice,
though. There's
looks
a thing
nice.
over there. If we can make it to that, Mr. B.
I'm dead.
I can make it. No, I can't make it. We should potentially find a way of surviving on the moon, Mr. Beardstone.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Maybe we should complete the quest line before we go to the moon again.
Yes, that's a good plan.
The bit we skipped was the bit with the spacesuit. Well, I'm just having a look at the quest, and there's like, did you draw me a picture for this quest?
It's better drawing than I can do, Mr. B.
I see. Okay, fair enough. Well, in that case, we need loads of copper coil. Oh, okay, so yeah, so it's copper casing on the... Oh, copper casing's so annoying to make. So we need copper casing. Like, how much of that? 18 of it. We need 8 copper coil. I don't even know how to make that. And we need something called an electrolyzer, which just sounds fun, but does not look fun to make. That needs loads of copper casing. Maybe we should automate copper casing.
Okay. Well, what I'm firstly going to do is... What's up?
Is your screen still got that frozen thing from being on the moon?
No. It's yours.
Yes,
It's
back in a minute. Yeah, I'm still freezing, apparently. Back in a sec. It's all right, I've warmed up now.
Where are we building this, then? It probably needs to be somewhere near the fluid that we need to put in it, right?
Which is water, to be honest.
Oh.
So shouldn't be an issue. And it needs 2 pumps, basically. That's pretty much it. So we could just give it its own little power source.
So should we just, like, whack it on the edge here, right next to this land that's not water?
Right next to the non-water?
Yeah.
How about we put it here next to the water?
Ah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I've done it.
Huh.
It turns out it was actually really simple. It took me like 5 minutes. But if you see, look in here.
We've got some fluid Astral oxygen. My favourite.
The best kind of oxygen. But we do...
We don't have an oxygenator.
No, we need the oxygen loader, Foxy.
Yep.
Go. Doodle pip.
Oh.
Go on.
Right. Okay. Yes, boss. An oxygen loader. I did it.
You did it?
I did it. Eventually.
Congratulations.
Several years, but I finally made it. I've reached the goal, astronaut. I need to take my backpack off. These backpacks suck. You're so fancy.
You're so fancy too, Foxy.
Woo!
We're almost ready to go to the moon. We do need to put some oxygen in these things, though.
Oh no, it's going in. It's going in.
It is going in.
Yeah, there's 21 millibuckets worth. There we go.
Okay.
Very slowly.
And then I put my suit in there and it grabbed what was in there. So I now have 42 oxygen in my suit. So we just need to wait for that to fill up, basically.
Should we empty our inventories again, just in case?
I'm literally doing exactly that. I'm put it in our bag because we can't take our bags.
Be prepared to lose your spacesuit.
Oh no.
Whee! Bump.
I'm just so happy we can breathe.
Oh, and some moon aliens apparently have just spawned in.
Some moolians.
What are those guys?
Martians? Moon. What do you call moon folk, Foxy? You've been to the moon before.
Motions. Ah! And they're corrupted Lunarians. They're not very nice at all.
Okay, well, they seem to have a house over there, so I'm going to see if I can fly over there and rob it.
Well, there's an Enderman on the moon. There's 2 Endermen.
Oh,
There's a whole group of Endermen.
there's also some friendly Lunarians. They sound like
We've got
villagers.
some friendly ones. These are not friendly here.
No, the ones in this building are friendly. I found some moon cheese. There's cheese and bread and silver and all sorts.
Yeah, I just got a whole bunch of cheese, some more of the shiny moonstone stuff.
I've got a couple of hammers as well. I don't know what they're for, but they sound fun.
Oh, what's that? Ah, no, the lava. Ow. Spacesuit's not good at protecting you from lava. Oh, there's an oxygen generator. Oh, oxygen distributor. So we can make like a moon home.
I think I've just walked directly into the treasure room, Foxy. There's like 7 loot barrels in here.
Did you go in the dungeon? Or did you go into the weird space station-y pipey thing?
I went into one little building here, look. Literally, the first building I went in, and it's just rammed full of treasure.
There's a lot of gold in there.
Uh-oh.
Ow. Hey!
Got you. Saved you.
Thanks. There's loads of copper casing, Mr. B. Ah, stop it! Oh. I was slain by pipeline engineer.
Oh no, I'm back at spawn.
Yeah, my spacesuit's on the moon.
Oh no, we're gonna need to make another spacesuit, Foxy.
Ah! Cut to us having another spacesuit and Mr. Beardstone being back. Well, Mr. Beardstone, I have some good news. I have made 1.5 spacesuits.
1.5, excellent.
Yeah, because there's no point in both of us going back.
Who's going first?
Well, since I've got the stuff on me, I might as well go, I guess. Although I need to
Make
charge
sure
it
you put
up,
oxygen
don't
in, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't die, otherwise we will need to make another spacesuit.
Well, we got half of one. We got everything apart from the chest plate again, so, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, good luck getting your stuff back.
Thanks. I did it. I'm alive.
Hooray!
Everything's fine.
Okay, so I ticked off the big Create Astral Chapter 3 unlock on mine, got a bunch of rewards. The Remnants of a Lost Civilization.
It looks really big and I see a rocket.
Oh, we go to Mars, it says. Not sponsored by SpaceX.
Obtain a blaze from a lost pipeline on the moon.
So basically what you're telling me is it's clobbering time.
Yeah, we need to gear up.
Yeah.
We need to not be scared of wither skellies. We can dual wield.
I can take the firebrand. Can I dual wield the firebrand?
Oh, that looks thoroughly exciting.
Very slow, but yeah, I can. Okay, good. Well, I'm all geared up then. I'm ready. Let's go.
Woo! I have a variety of weapons, a shield, some lanterns, and a tiny bit of food.
Well, I'm going to pile up and go in here.
I'm sticking with you.
Okay.
I'm too scared to go on my own, Foxy.
Oh, the lanterns go out on the moon. What?
Oh, no. I've got my night vision potions.
Did you get him?
Yeah, I'm so quick they can't get near me.
Oh, look at you going. Look at you go, Mr. B.
Come at me, bruh!
Oh, there's a blaze spawner.
Oh, amazing. So, we don't actually need the blaze spawner. Oh no, don't we need to make blaze cages before we...
That would have been handy.
Right. At least we know where a blaze spawner is, though.
There's just a bunch of blazes.
Yeah, I can... Run, Foxy, run!
I've got 15. Is that going to be enough for now?
Yeah, for sure.
Right then, back over to it. Are we going up that same hole we went up before, since we know where the thing was?
Well, we know where the blaze spawner is, so we might as well, yeah.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, I'm elsewhere, just doing some looty.
I'm going to the blaze spawner. Here we go. I have 15 of them, and I placed one because I'm smart. And now there are blazes. I'm going down the pipes. Ah! I've been shot.
So we fought our way back from the moon, and eventually I heard the 3 magic words I'd been waiting for.
I got brass.
I don't think that. Oh, break it into ingots for the quest. Oh,
yay!
Oh, how wonderful is that? 4 episodes
Hurrah.
to get brass in a create playthrough. Here we go. Yeah, an automobile assembler. We need. All we need is 3 tin, 4 brass.
I got this.
I'm hoping it's going to be like a crafting table, and I can just put my tractor parts in there.
There it is.
Get my tractor back. Doesn't do anything.
Put your wheels on it. Click it with your wheels.
Oh, I'll go get my wheels. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Put the wheels on.
Oh, wheels.
Yeah.
Engine.
There you go.
Yes!
Just drive it off. Nice. You got it back, Mr. Beardstone.
Oh, I'm so happy for
Finally.
Oh,
After all this time.
oh, I can tractor again. This is wonderful. I'm tractoring in a spacesuit. I don't think I could be happier.
What? Ha! I did it. Yeah.
Ow!
Ow.
You ran over me with a combine.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it is literally like Mario Kart. I've got a boost.
No way.
Yeah, look. Watch this, look. So if you go long enough...
Yeah, I see. Oh no. Oh, Mr. Beardstone.
I'm crashing into everything, but...
My tractor
You haven't
went
got a
through.
spacesuit on. You haven't got a spacesuit on. Here you go. If you need a spacesuit, I've got one on me.
So I got one in my box.
Okay.
Oh,
Jeez.
dear.
So the tractor went through, but you didn't.
Yeah. So hopefully my tractor's going to be all right without its spacesuit. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I think that's probably the end of the episode for today, right? We've achieved what we needed to achieve.
Yeah, I think so. That's it now. We'll probably see you in about 4 weeks' time after we've finished having fun on the moon with these tractors. Ow.
Did my tractor land on you?
Yes. See you in the next one.
Yeah, see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Are we doing that thing where we stand awkwardly again?
Yeah. Oh, it's bedtime.
Last time on Create Astral, we went on a quest to get brass. This meant making a new steam power plant, finding a meteor to steal some shimmer, making a spacesuit, and going to the moon. But not necessarily in that order. I'm freezing to death. But eventually we were successful, and now we've managed to fix our tractors. But I've actually hopped on between episodes here because, well, we've got a little bit of upgrading to do. So I have already expanded this platform here a little bit, just adding lots of stone. But basically this power plant's just not gonna cut it. It's already at capacity and it's barely doing anything. And a simple solution is just to replace these with some blaze burners. But the less simple thing is the fact that I built my lava lake all the way over there, and I've built the power plant all the way over there. They literally couldn't be further apart. So I'm going to get to work. I'm basically just going to rebuild something similar to that, but over here. And we're going to feed the blaze burners directly from the lava pool. So let's open this episode with a cheeky montage. And a short while later, we now have 189,000 SU. That is amazing. And if we ever need to, we've got a little kickstart thing here as well, but I guess we can probably make it look a bit better now, can't we? And I should probably also feed the power actually out of the power station. So I think what I'll probably do for now is just have a little bit over this side. We run it across the front here. And there we go. And from there, we can just route it off to wherever it's needed. At least that's my thinking. So I guess my next job here is just to tidy this up, make it look a bit more like a little power station. It might be nice to actually wrap a building around something for a change, mightn't it? But the problem with that is we don't really have much choice in resources. We've got stone, birch, we've got a whole lot of white concrete for some reason. And then, of course, we've got cobble, we've got granite. So, I don't know, I mean, maybe we could use the granite a little bit, use some granite brick blocks, maybe? So, funny story, just as I finished building this building, I logged out. I didn't actually get a chance to record the other bit afterwards because it was quite late at night, and I've logged in the next day, and look at this. Foxy has built another massive building right next door, and it looks amazing. And if I have a little peek in the windows, it looks like he's made lots of changes in there, but I'll wait till he actually logs on before we have a proper look around, because I'm sure he's going to explain it to us, which would be nice. But to be honest, I just quite enjoy the fact that there's actually a few buildings here now, instead of just living on a giant stone platform. But in regards to this building, I think it's coming along quite well. We still need to add a couple of big chimneys and actually make it look a little bit more like a power plant. But for the limited resources we have, I think it's come out quite well, and I've sorted out the interior as well. Just put up a few safety barriers, because you know what I'm like. And we've got a bit of space at the top here if we need to add any machines. We've got a little squirting thing here apparently, and a mixer and all sorts going on. So it looks like Foxy actually found this bit, which is good, because all I did was leave a power connector at the top. I also did a bit of work on the outside trying to work out what we were going to use for paving, and this is just sanded cobblestone, but I quite like how it looks. And I've made it wide enough to drive our tractors around on as well, of course. But we'll have to come back to this power station later, because Foxy's going to be logging in any moment now.
Mr. Beardstone.
Hello, hello.
Good morning.
This looks wonderful, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. I spent a couple of minutes on it at least.
Well, that's the thing. I don't actually know where you found the time to do it, because I was building my power plant. I was like, right, I'm just going to build the exterior. I did that. I logged out, and then next time I logged back in, boom, house.
Yes. Well, the thing is, I logged in, and I thought, oh, that's a nice power station. I could use that. And so I did. I got rid of my lovely water thing and stole all of your power.
Well, that's what it's for, Foxy. That's what it's for. Do you want to show me what you've done in there? It looks like you've changed everything up in there as well.
Well, it was a big mess, the whole thing that we had, because we had no brass. But now we've got brass. I was able to use the little brass funnels and things and completely compact all of this. So now it's a much more compact system. And I've even squeezed in a few extra little things here. We've got one of them go-aroundery things that you can use to make the steam engines. Precision mechanisms, that's it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
A speed controller.
Nice.
There was a press here, but that had to go because I put a speed controller in. Upstairs, there's absolutely nothing at all, but plenty of space for some things.
Look at this. Expansion, I like it.
Yeah. And there's one more hidden, secret little useful thing in this building that it turned out I actually needed to make the windows, Mr. Beardstone. And that is an automatic smelterer. All you have to do is put your items in that barrel at the back there, set the filter to whatever you don't want to go in the barrel, or do want to go in, the thing you want to go in the barrel, and then it just builds it.
Nice. I've done this. So you've built all those machines in there, and well, it's power, isn't it? There's not really much to explain on reflection.
Look at the size of it.
I know, we've got so much power as well, like 173,000 that we're not using.
Wow. Okay, good.
Yeah, and that's also going to come in very handy today, because we've done something we've not done before, and that is discuss what we actually need to do this episode.
You what?
We've realised that we need to automate the metal-y things. I think that's our plan today, right? We're going to
automate the metal-y things, yes.
Yes, so instead of actually kind of advancing through the quest book and getting ahead of ourselves and then realising we haven't done the basics again, we're going to do the basics.
Hooray for basics! What episode are we on?
5-ish?
Yeah, well, 5's a good episode for doing basics.
We've got a few things we need to do. We need to expand this platform, so we're going to need to use your brand new cooker to cook up loads of stone. But more importantly, we need to make 2 buildings, I think we've worked out. One that I will focus on, and that's going to make tin, copper, gold, and the other one, zinc. Yeah, them 4. I'm not going to bother with iron, because you've already got a wonderful iron farm, and that's going to be plenty for us. And I'm going to stick all them in a great big factory over here. It's a very long path for me to get to that. But yeah, I won't bore you with the details, Foxy. I'll bore everyone else later.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, and I'm going to be building another factory, probably quite close to yours, just behind this power station here over this hole, that's going to be a smeltery, a big old tinker's smeltery. And for that, I've got to go on an adventure.
You do, yes. You get to go to the moon again, Foxy, that wonderful place where nothing ever goes wrong.
Yes, nothing went wrong last time, so I'm 100%, confident that everything's going to be fine. I've got my boots. What could go wrong?
So yeah, we'll smelt cobble, we'll build the platform, and then we'll build the factories. And we'll have a wonderful time doing so, Foxy.
Yes.
Oh, also, I'm going to have to go do some cooking at some point. I've only got taters.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'm running a little bit low on supplies, Mr. Beardstone. I didn't want to, force you, stereotype you to the kitchen man again. But,
I'm going to the kitchen, Foxy. It's okay. I'm on my way.
All right, I'll get this cobble smelted.
Okay, yeah, you do the platform. I'll do the cooking. See you in a minute.
What?
There we go, sir. Meals on Meals on wheels.
Meals on. I forgot my wheels.
Yeah, wait. No, that. Right, there you go. There's some vegetable soup and some potatoes to dip in it.
6 vegetable soup.
16, I think you'll find.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I already had some in my head. Just created a new stack. Thank you, Mr. Beardstone. I'm really grateful, aren't I?
Yeah, I was so glad I slaved away in the kitchen making you that food.
Did you want any stone to help me, or are you gonna pretend you're doing something else for a few minutes now?
Fill me up.
Ah! Uh-oh. I'm gonna do that.
I'll just brush over that in the edit. I'm sure. That looks big enough, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think that's more than big enough for what we need. A little tiny smeltery that I'm going to be building.
Yeah.
Plenty of room.
Have you seen the trail of stuff I've got to build? I've got to build so many farms and factories today.
Yeah, well, at least I'll get finished early, won't I? I can then make you some ratatouille, maybe 6 pieces of it.
16, Foxy, 16. You're so ungrateful. Okay, so I need to do a little bit of planning here because we've got a lot of things we need to make and the route to get to them isn't as straightforward as I would have liked. But then nothing ever is in this pack, so it's nothing unexpected, I guess. But we have 4 main things that we are trying to make, so if I just put these here, and we have to do it on signs for now, but we want gold, we want tin, we want copper, and we want zinc. So first up, let's talk about zinc. This one is one of the more straightforward ones, I guess. So to get zinc, we need to wash red sand. We don't have any red sand, so let's just use this for now. And that is clearly red sand. We'll get red sand by crushing down terracotta, and we can nice and simply get terracotta from molten clay, which thankfully Foxy's already producing. We're going to need a few connections to this one though, hence why it's nice and big. But if we pour molten clay into a basin, it will solidify into terracotta, which we can then crush to red sand, which we can then wash and get zinc. So that one, fairly straightforward, not too bad. Now let's talk about copper and tin, because their recipes are very, very similar. They follow the same path for the most of it. We need to start with cobble, which is actually cobble, just so I don't confuse myself. We need to cook that cobble into stone, and then we pour the molten clay on top of this stone, and that is going to give us seared stone. Thankfully, we've already got infinite lava, but if we pour lava on seared stone, that is going to give us iridium. And then once we've got the iridium, we can crush that down into copper. And then if we pour water on top of seared stone, that is going to give us the blue ore thing. Is azurine, maybe? I think it's azurine. And then when we crush that down, we'll get tin. Oh my, this is already looking very confusing. And the last thing we need to make is gold, which we can get from Okram, but I'm wondering, can we just wash sand? I mean, kinda. We can wash soul sand, so maybe that's what we should do. So if we go cobble, then gravel, then sand, and we'll pretend that one's soul sand, then that's going to give us gold. And as a side product, we're also going to get quartz, which, to be honest, is going to be quite handy. Oh, it's getting dark. Go to bed, go to bed. So we know what we're building. Question is, where do we begin? And to be honest, I should probably start with zinc and copper, because chances are we're going to need a whole bunch of brass for this, and that means we're going to need the zinc and the copper itself. So the first thing I should do is get the molten clay to somewhere that's a little bit more useful for me. And what I might also do is mark roughly where I'm going to be putting the corner of the factory, and then just make sure I'm working inside this area. So that means the first thing I'm going to need is a bunch of pipes, pumps, and of course, fluid tanks. We've only got 3 of those. Which means I need a whole bunch of copper and barrels, and to be honest, we're actually quite low on that stuff at the moment. So in order to get copper, we're gonna need to go do some mining first. Oh, Foxy.
Mr. Beardstone?
Did you have a little trouble with the blazes?
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
The minecart contraption on the blaze spawner doesn't work.
Oh, it doesn't. Nice try, though. I like the thinking. You know, it's good. Found a minecart contraption in the create box, and I think it might be one of my old lava tanks.
Oh, that'd be handy.
Yes! I don't have to make any tanks. Amazing. I'm not going mining.
Hooray! Hooray for not having to go mining. I'll back soon, Mr. Beardstone.
Doodle pip. Don't die again.
I'll try not to. Oh, why am I dying? I've got my spacesuit on.
No oxygen?
What? I filled it up. Oh, I got iron boots on instead of space boots. Right.
Oh, Foxy.
I'm very good at this game.
So what I'm going to do is just bridge up to the top here and remove all of these tanks. We don't need to worry about destroying the lava that's in there. We don't need it. We've got all the lava. And there we go. Now I've got loads of fluid tanks. So in regards to piping this out, I think I'm going to go pretty much just straight across the ceiling here. And then we'll just punch a hole in the side of Foxy's building over here. As long as we don't tell him, he'll never know.
Epic pardon?
Oh, geez, you're right there. Hi.
Yeah. Hello.
Ow!
Right, Mr. Beardstone.
Yes.
The moon.
Yes.
I'm thinking of generating a space, like an airlock, where the blaze burner is, that I can put down torches and actually stop it from working, and then I can make a blaze farm there.
Oh, I like that.
But it's hard.
Do you need some help? Do you need some bodyguardage?
I think it would be a nice thing to do together.
Okay.
Because I can't do it. You didn't foresee me like being, oh, Mr. Beardstone, can't do it on my own.
Well, I thought you were just going to kill a few blazes and so
well,
on.
I've killed a lot of blazes, but I'm going to need a lot more. I just thought it would be a good idea for us to have a way of dealing with blazes, even if, for the future, maybe.
I like it. Yeah, I like it. I'm coming.
I've made a wall of protection, as you can see.
I like the wall of protection. Yeah, this makes me happy.
All you got to do is... Oh, now there's an enderman in there. Squirrel around there, and I'm just going to get a bunch of glass blocks in here while you fight off the nasties. Oh my goodness, stop it, combat mod. And of course there's no nasties now.
I don't know what the problem is, Foxy. What have you been complaining about? Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, you got me on fire.
We'll just keep them focused on you, Mr. B. Right, okay, so they're now tied in. So I think if I put a hole in the floor, and then I can get them to come down to a specific point, right?
Can we use lava to push them, maybe?
Maybe. I think blazes are pretty good at, like, naturally pathfinding to the lowest point anyway. Oh, geez.
I was going to say, you probably should have dug from underneath.
Hey, guys. I am likely going to die.
Maybe you should dig the hole from underneath.
That would make sense. That would be a very sensible thing to do, Mr. B.
I'm a genius sometimes, Foxy.
Sometimes, yeah.
Very occasionally.
I've heard about this. Yet to see it.
There's no need for your snidey comments. You're accurate, yet snidey.
Interestingly, we might not have needed soul sand to make our stuff. When the blazes shoot the moonstone below, it goes blue.
What? We can light moonstone and it goes blue?
Okay, let's have one in this corner here. Just on that block. There we go. Perfect.
Hey,
let's go do one over on this side. There we go. Perfect. Good job, Mr. B. Yeah. The wall, but oh my goodness me.
You just got hit once or twice there, sir.
Just a couple of times, yeah. I was slain by a pipeline engineer, Mr. Beardstone. Well, to be fair, I think now that we've dealt with most of it, I can probably finish the rest off on my own, so thank you for your help.
Right, I'll give you my spacesuit and I'll have a quick look for my one. Because I don't know what I've done with it, Foxy. There's only about 30% oxygen. Here's some lava.
Right. In that case, then, I guess... I need more dirt. Then I'm going back in.
Good luck. I believe in you, Foxy. Right, so back to this pipe thing. If we can get this connected up to here and powered, then we can get all of the molten clay over to there. And, well, that's what we need. That's our first step. So we should just be able to connect this up to here. And that's powering that. Hopefully, that's going to get the clay all the way over to there. And, yep, that seems to be working. Perfect. Now, to turn this into terracotta, what we need to do is pour it into a casting basin. And the first thing I want to check is, does this work? Oh my days, that actually works. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect that to work at all. Now we know it does, what we can do is literally just have a little row here. And by row, I mean probably two will do it, actually. So let me figure this out. If I take that, and I'm hoping if I put a crude storage unit in the front here, go to here, take in items from that side, is that going to work? Right, okay, I've got it figured out. What I've had to do is select the back panel there and select auto input, and now it's grabbing all of the terracotta and it's going straight into here, which is good. Apart from the fact that I should probably move this somewhere else. So what I'm thinking is, if I just move this round to this side here, we can put the storage unit there, put the terracotta on it. Now we set it to grab in from the back and from the right. We do auto inputs, and now that should just generate terracotta for us. So now we've got the terracotta coming in, the next step is to turn it into red sand. And we do that just by running it through a mill, I believe. Oh! Oh, it's a creeper!
They do it on purpose.
Yeah, I think he's been standing around just waiting for his moment, and he snuck up behind me when my back was turned. Oh. I see you're having just as much fun as I am.
I thought I'd come and see you, Mr. B.
Oh, that was a pity death, was it?
Yeah. I just wanted to get back quickly and leave all of my stuff there.
A few minutes later, and I've just dragged some power from over there for now, and over here what we're doing is we're taking the terracotta, running it through the mill, and it's very, very quick because it's just doing one at a time, but we're now getting lots and lots of red sand. It was at about this time that Foxy gave a cry for help, so I went to the moon to help him finish off the blaze farm.
Come help me finish it off. I can't do it on my own.
Okay, I'm coming,
Beardstone.
Foxy. Don't be sad. It's okay. I'm coming.
I hate it. I hate this moon and the stupid things that live on it. Why can't we? I like the nether. The nether's nice. I've never had a problem in the nether.
Oh, there's a couple of heads lined up over here, Foxy. Hello.
Good morning.
Wow, they're loud. I'm turning them down.
Yeah. Loud, difficult to kill, and otherwise totally obnoxious.
There's no way to kill them, Foxy.
No, there is not, Mr. Beardstone.
They're coming down the hole, though.
Yes, yeah. That's about as far as I got.
It's cool, yeah. I'll say make a little bit in the bottom where you can swipe away at their feet. I've got some wood, should we need to make slabs.
But they still hit you and it hurts. Ah! Uh-oh, I'm inside. Didn't mean to go inside.
Trying to do it without jumping because I don't want to end up inside the farm.
Well, exactly. It's so irritating building on the moon. Now they're flying back up.
Oh, I need more slabs. I may have found a way to kill them without them killing us. We're also on slabs now.
So we don't need any more lava and things then?
No, I think we're okay. We just need a collection system now.
Well, this has been a raging success, Mr. Beardstone.
First time every time.
I'm happy to report that I got 17 blaze rods instantly without dying. I had no problems whatsoever. And yeah, thank you for coming and assessing my work and giving it the gold seal of approval.
Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful, Foxy. I just can't believe how quickly you did it as well. Incredible.
Yeah. I know it's lunchtime. I've done nothing.
You have? You built a blaze farm.
You did it.
Oh, look, I added like 8 slabs. Let's be honest.
Going home.
Whoa, who's this guy? He's got donkeys.
What? Hey, wandering winemaker.
Mate, he knows of our struggles. He's come to save us, Foxy.
You had a bad day.
He literally sells bottles of cherry wine.
Yeah.
Look, I think it's time for a lunch break. We've got 64. We can buy loads of wine. Right. What we'll do is we'll buy a little bit of wine from this guy.
Yeah.
And maybe have a lunch break. And
lunch break.
Talk about it over wine.
Yeah.
If we do a quick cut here, suddenly we might have a couple of donkeys. Hey, look, Foxy, I've got donkeys.
Oh, that's good.
So what has occurred to me is I haven't actually made a gold farm at all. I keep calling it a gold farm, and that's not what this is. This is a zinc farm. So in theory, if I put water there, we've got a funnel going into this box. And I just need to lock this box to zinc, so that should be fine. And if we stick that on there, and then adjust this so that it goes out on this side. And there we go. So that should wash. We should get zinc, and hopefully that's going to pile up in here. It does. Although we're also getting dead bushes. Now I wonder, can I just grab stuff directly off the belt and maybe store the bushes down here? If we go in from the back, auto input. Ha! Yeah, look at that. It works. So we can literally snatch stuff directly from the belt. That's good to know. The good news is that is zinc completely done now. So we've done this side. And next up, we do need to tackle gold, but I think we're also going to need more molten clay because we're not really getting much from over there. That's not really automated as such because you still have to sort of manually feed the burner that melts it down. And that's telling me that we're going to need a reasonably sized cobble generator here so we can then split that cobble into 3 things. Basically, some that gets turned into seared stone, some that then gets washed down and turned into clay, and other bits that get turned into, well, gold eventually, I guess. So basically, in order to move forward, we need a whole bunch of drills. To get a whole bunch of drills, we need lots and lots of andesite. Alloy. Andesite alloy, that's the one, the shiny one. Thankfully, we have a bunch of clay. I've got a bunch of irony things. I've got some andesite, which means we should be able to make the compound. Although I'm fairly sure if we put this stuff into a mixer, we'll get andesite alloy compound. And then if we put that in the sort of Tinker's smelter setup thing we've got over there, I think we actually get a little bit more andesite alloy from the resources. So maybe we should try that. And at this rate, I have no idea how much of this factory we're actually going to get done this episode because there's so many other things we end up having to do just to achieve what we need. But then that's the joy of mod packs like this. There's always so much to do. No!
How would you but
Where even was that? It's the middle of the day!
I know, right next to all the things I was building. Oh, I didn't blow anything up. That's good. Stupid creeper.
Where did he come from?
Where did he go? I don't know.
Oh, no, I'm out. So instead of making Batsy's awesome cobble generator, I'm just going to make a small one here instead, and we're just going to basically copy what Foxy's already done over there. I almost looked at Pipe Guy then. I don't want to upset him. He's been there for so long, he's part of the family now. So I haven't made this before, meaning I don't really know what I'm doing. But Foxy said, make sure I've got a trough at the front, and I think this is going to work as a trough. This will catch the water. So I think I've done this correctly. We need to put lava in this section here, and then we put water in this section here. Then that will form a wall of cobble there. So we need to build up lots of drills along this side here. And we're going to need, I think I've done that as 2 stacks. That's a lot of drills. I have a feeling we're going to be needing a whole bunch more andesite alloys, so I'm going to get loads more of this cooking up, I think. So I've just set up a little contraption here to make us lots of andesite casings because, well, we're going to need them for our drills. We need a couple of stacks. And I've been over here sorting out lots more of the compound as well because, well, I need lots and lots of andesite alloy for this. And at the end of all that, about half an hour later, I've only managed to make 1 stack of drills. So that's going to have to do for now because we just don't have the andesite at the moment. I need to go on a drilling mission. And because we only managed to get 1 stack, I'm going to halve the height of this cobble generator. 1 stack of cobble at a time will be absolutely fine. I'm sure that'll still be plenty. And I really want to crack on with getting these farms done. This is taking a lot longer than I'd hoped, and I've just broken my pickaxe. Dang it, that should do it. Now we just need to put all of the drills in. So it turns out maths isn't my strong point, and yeah, 4 times 8 is 32, not 64, so we can have it full height. We can grow it again. Oh dear. So I think I'm making progress. I'm getting there with the contraption. We've got all of the drills in. Well, I did just place that storage interface the wrong way. So we need to get some rail down there, and I need to turn this into a contraption, which means I need to glue it all together first off. So if we can get up the top here, I need to glue the drill together from there and just make sure we've got all of the drills stuck together. I think that's correct. Now, hopefully, if we do this and this, stick a block behind and give that power. Oh, no, it's all gone wrong and I haven't got my wrench. Foxy!
Mr.
Foxy,
Beardstone!
it's all gone wrong. I haven't got my wrench and I forgot to lock the rotation. I'm having a terrible time. Oh dear. Have you got a wrench?
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, I've only removed the entire back wall. It's fine.
Good job, Mr. B. Good job.
Yeah. Also, it turns out that I couldn't count, and I made it the size of 64 in the first place. So.
Oh, good job. Good job. Good jobs all round, Mr. Beardstone.
Everything's going absolutely as expected.
Yeah.
Which is to say, wrong.
Well, the good news is, Mr. Beardstone, after all of that hard work that I did getting all of those blazes and all of that slime and all of the other stuff, I made a whole 5 scorched bricks.
Are you kidding me? That's all you got from that 5 bricks?
There's a few more coming through now. But
oh, good.
You get 1 scorched brick for every 4 of the other ones, and each of the other ones takes 3 pieces of obsidian and 1 of each of the other ingredients. So it's not a reasonable recipe. From this, I would imagine I'll probably have about 16 pieces by the time it's done.
So we'll have 1 small smelter. Like it.
And you wanted 3 big smelters, yes?
Well, you know, we can start with 1. 1's fine.
Yeah, you're going to need to put a wall in the middle.
Yes, I did, Foxy. It disappeared for some reason.
Oh. Okay.
Can't imagine why it would disappear.
No. Yeah, but I would make it from something easy to break like dirt, and then, you know, the machine won't have too much of a tough time on its first go.
Yeah. That's why I removed it, you see. I had a stone one there before, and I thought, you know what would be better? Dirt would be better. Let's just quickly remove that.
You're a smart cookie. I may have made a boo-boo.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
Oh dear. What's the boo-boo? The giggle does not fill me with confidence, Foxy. The fact that you can't even talk is kind of worrying.
Can I undo them? I only need one of those. I need the rest of the Scotch bricks. And I've turned them all into those.
We have to go back and kill more blazes, don't we?
No, we've got enough magma cream. Oh. It's the obsidian I'm missing. Oh, geez,
no. Yeah, you're definitely going mining then.
Oh, I'll see you in a week. What a moron.
Well, we are slowly getting there with this cobble generator. We've just got 3 more rows of lava to put in, and we should be good to go. Oh, well, and the water, of course. But it's good to see we're keeping up with tradition of basically throwing all of our plans out the window once we start an episode, because there's lots of stuff we didn't realise. It does seem to be the ongoing theme for this series, but I'm having a wonderful time regardless. So that's the last of the lava in. We just need to add some water now. If we add that there, let the water run to the bottom. That's good. Okay, I think we're good to run it, maybe? Test, although, actually, I should probably put some storage on this first. So for now, we'll just bring that down here. And I think, to be honest, putting it inside a vault's probably going to be a good idea, because then we can pull it in any direction we need. There we go, so that should do the trick for now. Though I could do with the vault being a bit bigger, but we'll solve that later. So that's definitely set to lock rotation. This is good. In theory, if I just put a torch here, this should start working. Oh, I'm nervous. Let's give it a go. Okay, it seems to be doing its thing. And now we've got all the cobble coming in, I can finally actually focus on making the rest of the farms we need. That'll be nice, won't it? Oh my...
I'm flying.
Foxy, what?
I made an aerodrome.
That was not today's task.
But I need to go to the sky island in the sky.
I can't argue with that. Wow, that looks a lot of fun. Bye.
It is a lot of fun. And now I'm on the sky island in the sky, Mr. Beardstone.
I'm kind of jealous.
Can you get in it as well?
Oh, my days.
Where do you want to go, bud?
Wow. It's got upgrade slots as well.
Yeah.
Weapon slot are upcoming feature. But it does have upgrade slots.
And it's not slow.
If I was here with a potato cannon, we could be having a wonderful time.
We could be having a wonderful time. You might notice I'm dropping you off at the farm because I'm very hungry, Mr. Beardstone.
So I'm assuming it uses lots of hunger because we're pedaling, right?
Yes. So just hold forward, and then it'll like tell you when it's ready to take off. And then shift is down and space is up.
So it does need like a little runway.
Yeah, but once you're in the air, you can just go up and down. You don't have to keep holding forward. You can, it's quite good.
It is actually very cool. I like this. Whee! By this stage, I was finally making some progress and I'd managed to automate the production of molten clay. So I then built a small contraption to take the cobble, turn it into stone, and then pour the clay on it to turn it into seared stone. But then Foxy came to me with a small problem he was having.
It's given me 2 books. Mighty Smelting, which is the Tinker's book, and Fantastic Foundry. And they appear to be 2 totally different things. Now, it's taken me down the quest path of making this foundry, which I'm ticking off as I'm going along.
Right.
Yeah. But I just don't get it. So I've put some obsidian in there just because I had some on me, just to see what would happen. And It's like, okay, make a drain. And it wanted me to make these things. So I made a drain, I made a casting table, I made all the things, but it don't do anything. So then the question, it just doesn't make any sense, Mr. Beardstone.
So clicking the scorched faucet isn't pouring the stuff out is the problem, right?
Yeah. So then there's this scorched chute thing here for getting things in and out, but I don't know if that's supposed to be for this. The whole thing. The book's just total nonsense, in my personal opinion. Exactly, Mr. Beardstone. Indeed, maybe we need it in that bit. It don't make any sense.
It literally doesn't make any sense, no.
No!
I didn't mean to get you as well. Oh, I'm actually going to die.
I need to
I'm going to
eat.
die.
I've got like 2 hearts left. Stop it. Shoo.
Yeah, sorry, it turns out that wasn't the best idea. My bad. Right, so I don't know.
Good.
Is the answer. So I think this might take some between episode research, Foxy.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that should have worked.
I think I'm going to finish this off not today because I don't understand it. It looks like I should be able to do the things I want to be able to do. I can't craft half the things it says it needs me to craft. So I think this is one of those where I go away and come back and magically it's all done and working in a future episode. It's been a day today, hasn't it? I could do with the drink, to be honest with you.
Oh, so could I.
Yeah. So
wait a minute. Let me guess.
What?
Have I got 20 minutes to go fly this around?
Yes.
Amazing. Probably shouldn't do that after the
no,
bit.
I've got them ready, Mr. Beardstone.
No way.
Yeah, I actually have. Look, there's one,
Okay,
and there's the other.
I'm
Lovely.
coming. What?
Oh. I'll just be 20 minutes.
Oh, for the love of...
Mr. Beardstone.
Hello.
Welcome to this lovely series. I see you've been busy this week.
I have. I did machines. I did machines and things. But look at all the stuff we're making, Foxy.
But the machines, it's ridiculous. It's like I don't know, you found some space and just filled every single piece of it with a machine.
Pretty much. Yeah, look, here's a time lapse of me doing it.
How long do I have to wait for?
Yeah, that's a good point. You probably didn't actually see that, did you? We're making all the metals here. So we're taking cobble. We've got the cobble generator, right? Built that last episode. So the cobble generator, all the cobble's coming out, going to gravel, and then into sand. The flint just gets burnt because nobody likes flint. Yeah. The sand gets turned into clay. That's getting melted down over here, and there's some melters under all these pipes. Right. So they're getting melted. We've also got an auto fueler. So there's a little arm here that basically takes lava buckets and puts them in there and keeps the clay coming, which is
good. Yeah.
Which is all good. You know, that's what we want. Although for some reason it's run out of buckets, it might need some more. It's like, oh, you look so cute in your sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag, Mr. Beardstone.
Oh, that look.
It's got durability. I can only use it 250 times.
I mean, that's a lot of times.
Well, yeah, but it costs twice as much as a bed.
This system is supposed to auto refuel, but it looks like it's run out of buckets, so we might actually be getting a bit low in there now. But either way, we get lots and lots of clay. That then gets pumped all the way over here, and then the clay gets stored here. We're turning a bunch of it into terracotta via these little hot basin things. The terracotta then gets crushed into red sand. That goes over here. That gets washed, and from that we get zinc nuggets, and most importantly, dead bushes. Other bits of the clay go over here, and they get poured onto stone, and then that stone comes over this way and goes into these basins, and they get either lava or water squirted on them, which makes either viridium or azurine, and then that goes all the way over here and gets crushed. And from that, we get loads of stuff. We get like copper and tin and more clay, which then gets fed back into the system and all sorts, which is absolutely wonderful. But that's most of the metals, but we also needed gold. So we're just doing the classic gravel to sand, haunt it, wash it.
Old sandy, washy. So we're getting quartz as well then?
So we're getting quartz, and we're getting gold, which I'm then compacting the gold down into ingots, which I haven't done with any of the others.
Why not? Yeah,
Why not?
Very good, Mr. Beardstone. Very good.
So I have done lots of machines, but this isn't actually all I've done, Foxy.
Really?
Really. Do you want to see what else I've done?
I want to see what else you've done, Mr. Beardstone.
Well, basically, building that much machinery meant I needed andesite alloy.
Right.
Lots of andesite alloy. So I was going to go mining, but I made a discovery.
You made a discovery?
Yes, by doing this thing called reading the quest book.
Reading the quest book.
Yeah, a novel, I know.
Very complicated as well.
Yeah. But when you do that, you find out that triple compressed andesite, which is like a lot of andesite, it's like a chest of andesite, pretty much.
It makes andesite go all over the floor. That's what triple compressed andesite does it?
It does, yes. No, that's a floor. Wait, look, that's a flaw in the collection system. but basically, we're also generating andesite, like a cobble generator, but just andesite. We've got an entire rose gold chest.
Oh my goodness!
Full of andesite.
There's a bit of andesite in there, Mr. Beardstone.
Yeah,
so some of it does actually make it out of that water stream then, or off the floor and into the chest. That's good.
Actually, all of it does until the chest is full.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, just imagine how much we would have had if you would have had a proper collection system on there.
Obviously, the andesite is all well and good, but
Right.
I needed andesite alloy, Foxy.
Have you done nothing this week other than been on here? You're making a fool of me, Mr. Beardstone.
Look, I spent a few hours on here,
goodness.
and then I went AFK. But basically, you can just dump all the ingredients in this chest at the back here, and get andesite alloy. So we've got, what's that, 4 stacks of blocks almost?
So we got andesite for days then?
Yes, and that's the stuff I didn't use. Obviously, I used loads in the machine, making all those crushing wheels and all that jazz. So yeah, so we now have all of the metals. Essentially, everything I said I was going to do last episode, I did between episodes because we didn't really actually get much done last episode.
We had a lot of fun doing things that weren't particularly productive, didn't we?
We did. We certainly did.
Like my gyrocopter, which you parked on the roof for me.
Yeah, sorry about that. I thought it'd be funny.
Yes.
It was. I enjoyed it. Oh, also, be careful if you go in the tavern.
Yeah, I noticed. I went in the tavern
Did you
and it
notice?
nearly exploded. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Somehow you've managed to get a creeper sat
No, that
down
wasn't
at
me.
the bar.
That wasn't me.
So you can't go anywhere near the bar. You can't come through the back. It's going to be very difficult for me to brew you a beer at the end of the episode, Mr. Beardstone, now.
Do they actually explode when they're on a seat?
Yes.
Okay, you sound like you've had experience with this in the past.
I nearly went off earlier because I didn't know he was there.
So that's what I've done between episodes. What have you been up to?
Well, Mr. Beardstone, it's been half term this week, which means I haven't had time to get on midweek and do any of the things that I was supposed to do. So I got up early this morning and logged on a couple of hours before because do you know what, Mr. Beardstone? I'm sick of going to the moon. I'm absolutely sick of it. I don't ever want to go again, so I've made sure that we never, ever, ever have to go to the moon again. And the way that I've done that is I went to the moon, died a few times, got a few blaze rods, and I may have stolen a blaze spawner so that we don't have to go there. And according to the quest book, which you kindly pointed out to me between episodes, if we put blaze spawners in one of these smelty things, something happens. I don't know what happens, but something does, and it sounds good. So I got a few blaze rods. I managed to make this area here of this smelty thing. But as you can see, it's nowhere near big enough for a blaze spawner. A blaze spawner should be 9 by 9 really. And I didn't have enough bricks to make it big enough. So we've now got a 2-layered thick wall to make sure they don't spawn on the outside. And we've got a 1-layer thick one of these. When I put the foundry controller back on there, we should, hopefully, if I can... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I pressed the wrong button, Mr. Beardstone.
Oh, okay.
One moment, please.
Technical errors.
Blazes in here in a minute. Hopefully. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah. I don't want to... Ow. Oh,
You're getting flashbacks, Foxy.
Yeah. Right, get the controller on. Put a new window in, quick. And now we should hopefully start getting something in there. What is it? What does it say on the controller? Blazing blood.
Blazing blood?
Yeah.
What does that do?
I've no idea.
And you figured out how to get it out as well?
Well, Mrs. Beardstone may have a bit told us how to get it out. Not that it works, doesn't work at all.
Yeah, not that Mrs. Beardstone has ever once used a Tinker's Foundry.
Yes.
But when I was editing, and she watched that bit, and she said, well, how's stuff supposed to get to the drain if it's on the corner of the foundry? Yes. Which is a very logical and very valid point. And by moving it off the corner...
because I put one here on the corner, and I also put one down there in the floor.
Yes. So basically, your placement.
Any of them in there. But it still doesn't work. I can't get any of this blazing blood out.
Don't you need to, like... Can you turn that into blaze rods, maybe? Have you tried putting a rod cast in there?
No, I haven't. I'm going to try and put a rod cast in there and see what happens. It works, Mr. Beardstone. We got a blaze rod. We never have to go to the moon again. This is wonderful. Oh, my goodness me. I can finish this. I can make it bigger, and we never, ever, ever have to go to the moon again. This is brilliant. Oh, this is wonderful. What are we doing today, Mr. Beardstone?
So about that, we need to go to the moon.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Foxy, oh, you actually killed yourself.
Yeah.
Look, it's fine.
What do we have to go to the moon for this time? I got everything.
Yeah, well, you did. And you know what? Also, between episodes, because I knew you needed them, I actually went AFK at the Blaze Farm over there. and got you loads of blaze rods.
I've got a machine that does it for me now.
Yes, I know that, but you didn't have this before. Anyway, so I'm glad I put the time in to do that. Look, here's a time lapse of that happening as well. I mean, I guess you can't see these time lapses, can you, Foxy?
Thanks.
Sorry, it's very awkward for you. Well, basically, we need electricity. And to make electricity, there's a few things we need that we can only find on the moon. Mainly Certus quartz and silver. So I need to go, essentially just go do a big mining mission on the moon.
Mining mission on the moon, right. Okay, well, that sounds better than fighting blazes. We don't have to go in that stupid tunnel thing anymore, do we?
No, we don't. But I do want to have a little explore on the moon, and I was thinking the best way to explore the moon is obviously not going to be on foot.
No.
It's probably not going to be on a tractor, as fun as that was. But we've got gyrocopter.
We do.
So my thinking is maybe we should retrieve the gyrocopter from the roof, and take that with us. I could potentially make a second one, but because it uses up,
that'd be a good idea.
Well, it uses up so much hunger. I was thinking, like, we could share one potentially, but then I don't know what I don't know what your driving's like. So yeah, maybe my own one's better. Oh, plus it'll give us more inventory, I suppose.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely a good idea.
But basically, I want electricity, and to get electricity, I know the first thing I need is silver and Certus quartz. So I'm going to make some preparations to get us to the moon. I'm going to make some drinkable oxygen, because that's the thing.
Ooh, I like drinkable oxygen.
Because that way we can stay there for ages, is my thinking. So I'm going to prep for the moon, and you're going to just kill loads of blazes and build stuff, right?
I'm going to put more blaze rods in here, and then I'm going to make that bigger, and then it's going to be better. And then at some point during today, hopefully with a bit of luck, after this world's longest intro that we've done.
It's very long.
Approaching on 15 minutes.
It's probably because I did so much between episodes, Foxy.
Yeah. If you want to find out what Mr. Beardstone did between episodes, because I've cut it all out, then you'll have to watch Mr. Beardstone's video, because my intro's too long. Yeah, I'm going to hopefully today get all of these metals and things out of here processed. So we've got a whole bunch of metals, all nicely in a nice little storage area somewhere around here, possibly, hopefully.
That sounds awesome. But yes, storage is driving me mad, Foxy. That's why we need electricity. It's the first step to storage.
The first step to storage. That's one small leap for Mr. Beardstone, one giant leap for the whatever it is. That was good saying, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'll probably cut that off halfway through.
Wow.
So if we're going to be going to the moon and taking this great big drill behind with us, we're going to need lots and lots of oxygen. And I think we can just make a bunch of these. They say they're consumable, and basically just use these to refill our oxygen. At least that's my hope. So I made some oxygen tanks, filled them up, prepped the spacesuits, and then Foxy gave me a potato cannon. So I shot him with a baked potato and set him on fire. Then we quickly dealt with the creeper in the bar. With the spacesuit and oxygen sorted, I packed up the drill, and then it was time to get in the kitchen and rustle up some food. While the food was cooking, I made another gyrodyne for easier travel on the moon. That's that weird flyy helicopter thing. And I then discovered packages, which work a little bit like the boxes we were already using, but you can actually break these just with an axe and they retain the contents. So I crafted a bunch more we could use for storage on our mining trip. One last thing I wanted to make was a giant shiny hammer that digs in a 3x3 area. But this actually turned out to be pretty pants, so we likely won't see that again. But eventually I was finally ready for the moon adventure, and I went to find Foxy. Foxy!
Mr. Beardstone!
Foxy! Ooh,
Mr. Beardstone.
This is looking good. Making some good progress.
They've all got lava in, so they're all powered.
Nice.
We've got a press set up over here, which is powered. I just haven't got any items over here yet.
Look at this.
I'm actually doing something today, and do you know why, Mr. Beardstone?
Because I left you alone and you're not on the moon.
Because I'm not on the moon, yes, exactly.
Yes, I do love a good factory diagram as well.
Yeah, you've got to have a factory diagram.
How else do you plan? Yeah.
Exactly. So I still need 3 of the tiny puny smelterers to process the raw stuff. In fact, I only need 2 of them. I need a copper one and a tin one. But other than that, that's all of the machines done. I just got to get the items in.
Wow. That is some very good progress, Foxy.
Yeah, you see?
Oh, he's so cute. Just look at him. Oh.
I still haven't seen what it looks like.
Right, anyway, enough cuteness. Let's end your glorious morning and take you to the moon.
Yay.
I've got presents, though. I've got fun stuff.
when I went to the moon this morning, I failed to mention that I may have died a couple of times. And one of those was to this great star Astra thing. It was like a slimy star, and it had loads of health. And I thought, oh, that must be good to kill. So it killed me twice. And then I killed it. And do you know what I got from this like boss fight that I did?
No.
Oh, man.
You fought a boss on the moon?
Yep. I got
Oh.
a cheese and 4 rotten flesh.
I love the moon.
Let's do this.
Nice. You still got your goggles on, and you look pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like
I'm ready.
With your potato cannon, your goggles. Oh, you are ready for the moon. Let's do this.
I've been there before, Mr. Beardstone. I know what it's like.
Yeah, I've heard the rumours.
So there's that meteor there that we discovered before. Oh, before we go anywhere, Mr. Beardstone, let's
Yes.
go back to the portal.
Oh, back to the portal. Whee!
Yeah. The dungeon.
Oh, yeah. Should we go do that dungeon?
Let's go do that dungeon.
I'm too
It's
hungry
about
to
time.
fly. Airstrike! 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 Right.
I'm ready.
Out
Good landing.
into the scary dungeon. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Foxy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a dungeon.
It doesn't look like a dungeon.
It doesn't. It looks like they're all unemployed Lunarians and whatnot. With that knowledge in hand, we stole everything that wasn't nailed down, then went back to the surface to continue on our flight of discovery. Yeah, I guess we'll just go for a little fly around.
Yep.
Have a little cheeky ganders. Find somewhere that looks good for setting up a mine.
There's a whole bunch of... There's a lava lake surrounded by ice down here for some reason. Loads of the old nether stuff. Loads of nether wart as well. Oh, and magma cubes as well.
Okay. Well, we could go do some mining down there.
Oh, there's an ore in the basalt here that I don't know what it is, but I think it might be silver or Usurter's quartz.
Yes, that's the sort of stuff we need. I
It's-
want to get down to a decent enough level and set up the automatic mine. What about this little ledge
Yeah,
over here?
it's
Look?
Usurter's quartz ore. Are you back up at the top or are you down?
No,
this
no, no,
hole?
no. I'm down here. I'm right above the lava lake,
Oh, okay.
down the hole.
Oh yeah, I see it. Wow, whoa, I nearly crashed.
I'm too hungry. The fire! Foxy! It's not good. It's not good.
Oh dear, Mr. B.
I fell in lava. There was lots of screaming. I hate the moon, Foxy. Whose idea was it to go to the moon?
I'm actually having quite a nice time today on the moon.
Well, whoop-de-doo to you. I've got all the important stuff back, but I've lost the gyrocopter and my spare oxygen.
Oh man. Oh.
I'm gonna go stand in a corner and cry.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll be back in a couple of minutes with tea and happiness.
Oh, the tables have turned. What are you doing?
I'm sad, Foxy. Give me your spacesuit. Right, so I need
We
to
should
go.
have a spare one over here.
I just used that to go get my
Oh.
last spacesuit. So
Oh.
basically, I need to go there. I need to get the spacesuits. I need to come back with the spacesuits.
Yeah.
And then we need to go back out there and do the mine. Or alternatively, we could just dig down by the portal and make our own mine shaft that's safe. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there. So, about my gyrocopter, you know it fell into the...
Yeah.
Yeah, like that happened.
Yeah.
Just remembered something that may have been on the gyrocopter.
Oh no. What?
I don't want to talk about it, I don't think.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You keep it to yourself then, Mr. B.
I will do. I will do. Let's just say... Let's do some manual mining for a little bit.
No!
And then...
Not the mining drill! No, why did you put that? Oh my... What? God, those drills are such a pain to make, Mr. Beardstone. You owe me a big old mining drill.
I do. I'm sorry. I'm sad.
You're fired, Mr. Beardstone.
That seems fair. If I'm fired, does that mean I can come back off the moon?
No.
So, following that absolute mess on the moon, at least we've kind of got the stuff we need. I think. Maybe. There's bound to be something else blocking our path, but let's see what we need to do. So, I want to get to here, which basically means I need to make all these things and get myself an alternator. So this is what we need to make, which has got lots of weird components in it, and I don't know how to make any of this yet. You all right there, Foxy?
Oh, I'm just wondering what you're looking at.
I was looking at the quest book.
Oh, is it up there, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly where it is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Good. You carry on.
Will do, sir. Anyway, so what we need to make are essential plates. So we need this one here, which is a sheet of lapis. Okay, right. We need to squash down blocks of lapis. And then that's going to give us these integrated circuits. Oh, geez. Okay, so that's going to give us the integrated circuits. That's good. So we're probably going to want to make ourselves a little machine to do this. I think that's going to be the best route. But the problem we've got at the moment is all of our machines are kind of scattered all over the place. I think it's about time we had maybe a centralized workshop type thing. And I think maybe over here would be a good place for it. I reckon we can probably build one here. Let's just clear up this mess. We don't need this factory diagram anymore. Now, if we're going to be building a workshop over here, the first thing I'm going to need is power. And to be honest, I think we can just steal that from right here. Look at that. Let's maybe keep it a little bit tidier though and do this. And then let's just build a platform here to stick a workshop on. Okay, we have a platform, we have power, and I've done it like this so that I can basically just do that and get power wherever I need it, which is going to be marvelous. And as we've got iron and andesite alloy on tap now, although it was expensive, I think it's definitely worth it. It's going to make our lives easier. So let's make our first small machine here. So we're actually going to put a couple of machines in here, just basic ones that we're going to be needing for making the lapis things. And let's just take this one step at a time and build the machines as we need them. So first up, as I say, we need to make lapis sheets. So I guess I didn't actually need the press and the bowl yet, but whatever, that's fine. That'll probably come in handy in future. But we've got loads of lapis. Look at that. So first up, let's turn these into sheets. And then what we're going to need is molten silver and copper wire. So I guess we need to build some kind of rotating system because these have to go round 6 times as well. Let's see what we can rustle up. Oh, and they're ready.
Mr. Beardstone?
Yes, boss?
I'm trying to make this work with buckets, and I'm struggling a little bit here. You got any ideas? No, I'm making these puny smelters, and I'm trying to put lava buckets in, which works, and then get them back out again as buckets and put them back onto this depot, which works, but the only way I can get them out is with a hopper, but the hopper will suck out the lava bucket before it's gone in the machine. If I take the hopper away, the lava will go in, and it will burn, and it will do it, but then the bucket just pops out anywhere.
Yes.
So how do I get the bucket out only when the lava's gone in?
You don't, but these things can hold 100 buckets.
But I want it fully automated, Mr. Beardstone.
Yes, like my factory over there, which is fully automated as long as I top up the buckets once every 2 days.
Right.
So after being extremely unhelpful with Foxy's fuel problem, I did manage to bodge together a machine that takes the copper ingots, crushes them, and then turns them into wire. So we're now creating copper wire so we can feed this contraption we're about to make, and this needs to be a roundy one, so, where to begin? Everything all right, Foxy?
Oh, yes. Yes. Couldn't be better, Mr. B. You know me. If I'm not getting blown up by a creeper, I'm not playing Minecraft.
I'm building a workshop, Foxy.
Oh, about time. About time.
So we've got a basin smasher. We've got a normal smasher, just for when you quickly need a quick little cheeky smash.
Yeah.
And this is a copper or whatever wire maker we need. But basically, I can chuck copper in there and it comes out as wire over here.
Brilliant. There's only one problem with it, Mr. Beardstone.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't done it far enough away.
What do you mean I haven't done it far enough
Well,
away?
normally when you build things that are useful, they're miles away from everything else that we're doing, so that they're like really awkward to get to. And this one seems to be quite close.
Would you like me to put it over in that village?
Yes.
I was starting to get through a whole lot of andesite casing, so I decided to put together a machine to make them. Oh, no, it's going the wrong way. Right, there we go, that's better. So, we need to make this circly one now. And I think it makes sense that the first thing I do is just make a big old belt, and then we can figure it out from there. So, let's stick a belt on and stick all the things that we know we're going to need on top. So, if we're going in that direction, the first thing we need to do is to put silver on it. Then we need copper wire, slammer. We can have that go into a barrel, and then we'll send it all the way back round the front here. So it'll do a round, it will go into the barrel, then we'll connect that back up to here, we'll stick it into another barrel. We're going to want a brass funnel on here so we can filter it out, so once we get a complete chip, it will keep those in the barrel and stop sending them round. But the rest of this, I think we can pretty much just get away with andesite funnels here. So this should work. What we need to do is make sure that... Oh, no, not like that. But what we need to do is make sure that these things have got some kind of input output, so we can just feed loads of copper wire in. Set the output to the bottom. There we go. So the last thing we need is silver, and that's going to be a fun one. So I think what I might do is put a small little smelter type system here, I guess. So the first thing we're going to need for this is going to be a pipe, although to be honest, one of them is going to need to be a pump, so let's do that. In fact, if we move that over this way a little bit, and then just bring this up like this, we can stick a cog there. That's going to pump that. Now I just need a small tinker's smeltery thingy. If we put a heater there and a melter on top, should be as simple as that, really.
Mr. Beardstone,
Yes, boss?
you took the seared bricks, but you didn't replace them. We had a deal, sir.
Okay, fine, I'll replace them.
Gee whiz, do you know?
I've replaced them.
Wow.
Okay, here we go. There we go. We have our first chip. Woo! Foxy, I built an integrated circuit. Yay!
I mean, what?
I don't know what it does. I'm just really happy because I finally achieved something.
Oh, well done. Good job. Oh, this looks rather fancy.
Yeah, well, this machine makes these.
And what do these do?
Yes.
Good. Excellent. I'll leave you to it.
Thanks. So I have a feeling we're going to need a bunch of these, so let's just get this production going. We need some more copper wire as well, which is indeed this one. The sound of success. Lots of machines working. It's nice that something went right for a change. The question is, what's the next step? Get 128 of them. Okie dokie. But we want to make an alternator, which means we need one of these. What's this? A red cell battery. Now we need Certus quartz. But to be honest, I'm pretty sure we've actually already got silver plates, and we've possibly already got some copper cable as well. So let's go have a little look-see and see what we can find. As I say, I'm fairly sure we've got loads of silver plates from the moon. Yeah, absolutely tons of them. Sure, I've seen some insulating wire somewhere as well. Yep, insulated copper cable. Now we just need the Certus quartz, and for that, we need Certus quartz seeds, which I think we get just from doing this. And if we do it over here, we can do it a lot quicker, so let's put these in there, and then we can actually shift-click 2 stacks of Certus quartz seeds. Amazing. But to turn these into Certus quartz itself, we just need to chuck these in water, which is a bit weird. So considering we're going to be sitting next to water for the next 20 minutes, let's see if we can find our fishing rod. And then we can do some fishing and keep an eye on them at the same time. This will be a nice relaxing 20 minutes for me. Well, we've been fishing for about 10 minutes and those little crystal things seem to be getting slightly bigger. Or is that just in my head? I don't even know. Yep, they're definitely getting bigger. Oh, hello. They've just changed. Are they finished? They look finished. Yeah, look at that. Foxy, I did a thing.
I noticed you just got the Applied Energistics 2 thing.
Yeah, I've got Certus quartz. My 20 minutes were up, and I have many of it. But more importantly, where are you?
Somewhere.
Just you underground in your spaghetti mess.
Maybe.
I think all I need to do is go over to the mechanical crafter and craft an alternator.
Is that all you need to do?
I think that's all I need to do.
That's
but
a bit
I
quicker than what I've got to do.
I also need to open this, the Amazon delivery. I wish to know what's in it. Okay.
It's a cat.
What?
And it's...
What in the world?
And if you click it, it loves you. Adopt a flopper? Well...
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna slowly back away from that. That's just weird. That's weird. Right, so I need to make myself one of these. Now we need to make an alternator. So we've got iron sheets, we've got that, we've got one of these. We need copper spools, that won't be a problem. So with these spools, if I put wire around them like that, excellent. Okay, I need 2 of those. But to be honest, we're probably gonna need more anyway, so let's just make a bunch. And then I need a standard machine casing, so I need lead plates. That doesn't sound ideal. Okay, no worries. We can use iron sheets for this as well. The last thing we need are capacitors. And, oh no, we need electron tubes again. Foxy, do you happen to have any of those electron tubes left?
There's a couple in the chest in front of the smelter.
Oh, amazing. So now we just need some more copper and zinc to flatten. Now that should be what we need for capacitors. Yep, brilliant. So hopefully we can make an alternator now and we'll actually have electricity. This is going to be amazing, mainly because it's one step closer to getting storage sorted, and I really want to get storage sorted. And it has just occurred to me I did not need to do this in a mechanical crafter whatsoever, but we've done it now, so let's have this thing made up for us. Oh, jeez, and it was going so well today. Ta-da! We have power! Power!
We already had power.
No, we've got electricity.
Electricity power.
Yes.
Oh, that's a whole new kind of power, Mr. Beardstone.
Yep, we're generating 15 FE per tick, whatever that means.
15 FE? Wow.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what any of that means.
What are we going to do with all this power?
Eventually, Foxy, storage.
We're going to store the power.
No.
Excellent.
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
I like this idea. We can put it away for a safekeeping and then get it out when we need it most. Good idea.
I don't even. Took me all day to do that. Could at least be happy.
I am happy. I'm ecstatic.
Cool.
I'm over the moon. I can't believe it. What an achievement. You've done so good, Mr. B.
Please don't mention the moon. That cat cube thing is very, very scary.
It's very annoying, Mr. Beardstone, because it keeps following me round and meowing, and I don't like it at all.
Is it going to mysteriously disappear, Foxy?
It may well do that, yes. I've got a feeling it might.
I'll finish the nice big drill for you, buddy.
Oh, you made me a new one?
Yes. Yes, it's a little bit larger than the previous.
It's invisible, apparently.
No, it's on me. I thought I'd keep it on me just in case I felt like jumping in lava again.
Oh, okay.
Let me do that and...
I thought you took out half of the tavern.
No, don't be silly. I'd never do such a thing.
Stop it!
Why is it... I've just turned the thing round. Why is it facing that way now?
It's whichever way you're facing it places.
Yeah, but that's the front.
There you go.
Silly thing. It's okay. It's placing backwards. But apart from being a little bit backwards, Foxy, look at the size of that.
Wow, that's a mighty drill.
Yeah.
That is mighty, Mr. Beardstone. We should be able to plough up half the moon with that thing in no time.
Yes. I really don't want to go back to the moon, Foxy.
No, I don't. I'm still stuck with this, Mr. Beardstone. I can't think of a good way of doing it because every way I think of doing it, we're just going to get ingots that are just like, if we end up with, let's say, way more copper than anything else like we have, we're just going to end up with copper in the vault. And then there won't be anything else in there, and they won't be able to get anything else in there because the copper's not going to go anywhere. So I don't think that's a reasonable solution. And I can't think of a reasonable solution off the top of my head. And this is one of those things that's probably really, really obvious, but because I'm trying to do it in a short amount of time, so that we, for the video, I'm just getting confused. So I think I might finish this off outside of the video.
Outside the episode? Yeah, no, okay. No, that makes perfect sense. I mean, we have made some huge, huge progress today.
We have. Ridiculous amount.
We started off with a highly successful trip to the moon, like they always are.
Yeah. I remember it.
We've got a little workshop now with plenty of power to add more machines as and when we need them, so we don't have to keep butchering everything else.
Yeah, you've done some applied energistics somewhere as well. I don't know where that is.
Yeah, look, I made this. We've got power.
Oh, is that it? Oh, that's it.
This was my entire day, Foxy.
An alternator. Good job.
It's important. We need that.
It's really important, Mr. Beast.
It is. And I had to build loads of machines to make it work. It wasn't like I did nothing. It wasn't like I was filling up these tanks with blood.
There was only a bit of blood. My blood, sweat and tears went into this, Mr. Beardstone.
Yeah, I can see. It's literally in there right now. But yeah, I mean, I would say that it's been a very successful day, though.
Yes.
I'm actually very much pleased with the progress. Yes. And this is all going to be a little bit shinier when we come back next week, right?
Yeah.
The confidence is definitely there. Yeah.
I need a pint.
I would join you, but I don't think I can wait 20 minutes.
I may have some ready. Just depends if that creeper drank them. I do.
You had some. You had some ready last week, and you drank them both before I even got here.
Put my backpack down. Look, there's one. Do you want it? There you go.
Oh, actually got a pint.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Chin up.
That was nice. Whoa. That's been sat on there a while, I think.
Hey, Foxy.
Why so down, buddy?
Well, I've just been on holiday, and don't get me wrong, I had a wonderful... Are you polishing rose quartz?
Well, it won't let me polish the mugs, so, yes.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Right, so, I've just been on holiday. I had a wonderful time. It was really, really good, right? And I've been really looking forward to today's recording session. Our Wednesday recording sessions, Foxy. I live for them.
Yes.
But then I got really sad.
Oh.
You see, I opened the quest book.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
It's a lot, Foxy. It's a lot.
There is many on the quest book, and that's just chapter 3, and this is episode 7.
Yes.
And you said this was going to be a 5-part episode, Mr. Beardstone.
Well, I said 6 to 10, but yes. It was always supposed to be a mini-series, Foxy, and I think it has actually dawned on me, and hopefully yourself as well, that this is going to take like 50 episodes. Do you remember the tractors?
Oh, the tractors.
Oh, the tractors. So,
Good times, Mr. Beardstone.
I've got an idea, right? I've got an idea. Because as well as tractors, there's a couple of other vehicles that can be made.
Right, okay, I'm listening. My ears are open.
Yeah, as well as
Yes.
boost pads, speed up boost pads.
Yes. Mario Kart ramps.
Yes, and we've also figured out that the vehicles slide, and the longer you slide, the more boost you get. They're basically Mario Karts, right?
Yes.
So hear me out, right? What I'm thinking is we bin off what we're supposed to be doing, and instead we make a lovely fleet of vehicles, right?
Yes.
Build ourselves a little garage, and set up a race course or two, and then invite our create friends on for an epic big blowout race, right? We'll wrap up the series, we'll have a big tournament, and then we'll play a different mod pack that doesn't feel like it's draining my soul away.
Yes, I mean 100%. One, I'm so glad you. Oh my god, the mod pack makers done a good job sticking it all together. Put a lot of time into creating the quest world. Put a lot of time into fiddling with all the recipes. But they've just made it an infinite grind. And we've been looking through the quest log this morning just to make a rocket to go to space. We needed basically a platform with as many factories on it as we've already got, just to produce that. It's just interfering with our real lives and our other series, so it's just too much.
It is, yeah. Essentially, we chose the wrong mod pack for a mini-series. This is definitely a full-time series to play Astral. So we're gonna have a big blowout race, and then in a few weeks we'll. Oh, you look so cute every time, Foxy. And then what we'll do is maybe play a different mod pack. So, I mean, if there is any mod packs you guys want to see us play, then please do let us know in the comments, because we do love these collab sessions. We just chose the wrong pack.
Now, I believe, Mr. Beardstone, you've got some questions for me.
I do. What is this?
Oh, I thought you were going to ask what I was wearing, but okay.
No. Oh, don't get me wrong, Foxy. I've got lots of questions for you. This is just the first one. I mean, look at this.
This is a gigafactory. It took me a long time to build it. Here's a time lapse of that happening.
I've just realised it's not very nice being on the receiving end of that. I did that to you last episode.
And these are all of our heads. I've been round and collected all of our heads that we can find. We're both missing one head, but basically these are the same as all of the deaths we've had. So I've actually had 21 deaths, but I've only got 20 heads. You've had 19. There's only 18 there. And the reason they're on there is because this was just such a big, bland building. I needed some form of decoration, and I thought, what better way to decorate it by commemorating it as all of our deaths?
I mean, it's beautiful, Foxy. It is an absolute work of art. And to be honest with you, I'm loving this factory. It's amazing. It's a shame that we're now just going to be racing loops around it, probably.
Yeah,
but
we got lots of ingots now, Mr. Beardstone. Almost a full fill of each one of them.
Look at this.
I haven't done the floor, so don't look down.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll just stand outside the door again. It's fine.
Yeah.
I do have another question, Foxy.
Yes.
What are you wearing?
Well, Mr. Beardstone, I decided my armor wasn't cutting it. So I thought, I'm going to make some new armor. And when I looked through all of the armors available, I found sturdy armor, which is made from sturdy sheet.
Oh, sounds good.
I thought, that's made from obsidian. That'll be strong. It's not strong, Mr. Beardstone. It has the same resistance as iron armor, so I wasted a lot of time and money on that one. What I did do, though, other than doing all of that while you were on holiday, is I took our amazing moon machine to the moon, mining machine to the moon even. Here's a time-lapse of me doing that. And as a result, we got a whole bunch of moon cobblestone, soul soil, scoria, a bit of blackstone, and as well as that, I got us a bunch of silver and quartz ready for our next step of the journey in the quest book that we're not doing anymore.
Good job, Foxy. We can have a lovely silver and quartz and cheese race course. If we're going to be doing racy things, I guess the first thing we should do is figure out
how to build a race car. Well, we got an automobile assembler, so I think we're 50% of the way there already, Mr. Beardstone.
We do have an assembler, which is this thing. The problem is we can't currently make the parts to assemble, which means we need an auto mechanic table.
Yes, which doesn't look that difficult to make. Yeah, that's probably one of the easiest things to make in this entire mod pack.
We should look. Do you remember in the first episode when we discovered that tractors exist, and then once we got the tractor, you were like, "Oh, I'm done with the series." We should have ended there, but we should have done what you said, Foxy. Right, let's make an auto mechanic table then, and then we can make these launch pads as well, these dash panels.
Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of shimmer for that.
Yeah, it would seem so. Lots of iron and lots of shimmer, which is fine. Iron plates are just heated and pressed iron, so that's easy enough. Heated and pressed iron sheets, so yep, there's an extra step for that as well.
Well, we've got plenty of blaze rods, we've got plenty of blaze burners, we've got plenty of iron, so none of this really should be an issue.
That is music to my ears, Foxy. I don't think I've heard those words spoken in this series legitimately.
No, not without some sort of sarcasm or, disdain behind them.
Shall I start marking out a foundation for a nice little buildy garagey type place?
And I'll go and make us a bunch of iron sheets and go and get some shimmer, maybe. Well, good luck, Mr. Beardstone. Have a lovely time building our mechanics thing. I'll come and help out soon, I'm sure, but I've got to figure out how I'm going to pump a whole bunch of shimmer from down a big hole with no power down there, but it's fine.
So if we're going to build a garage over here, I should probably start just with marking something out. It doesn't need to be particularly big. I mean, we've seen how big the cars are, and, well, they're not very big at all. So maybe something about this size is all we need. But I need to choose what blocks I'm going to build this out of. We've got lots of this sort of moon stuff, I guess. Maybe we can have a little play with some of that. And besides that, we've got lots and lots of cobble. We've got a bit of gravel and dirt. We've got some tuff. Maybe we can use some diorite as well. So let's actually swap out these tough bricks here for something a little bit nicer. I'm just going to build up the walls with some diorite bricks for now, and then we'll figure out the texturing and all the details and so on. And how about maybe some of this ochrum tile for the roof? Is this going to look terrible? Potentially, but let's find out. So color-wise, I think it could work. I just want to actually swap out some of these full blocks and use some slabs instead. Just try and make it a little bit more gentle on the curve. Okay, as a building shell, that should work nicely. Now we just need to sort out a little bit of texture. Try and break up some of this brickiness of the diorites. Let's maybe punch in a couple of windows here as well. Then I think what we'll do is we'll get some stairs in here as if they're part of the garage door. Now, the most important question of all, do we have any girders? Oh, we do. We've got loads. And we'll take some shafts and brackets as well, I think. Get some girders in. We love the girders. There we go. Girder spam complete. So now we just need some texture on the roof. We need to sort out some lighting, and we could do with sorting out the floor as well. There we go. And now we just need to make the actual automobile crafter. And we can use our mechanical crafter. So if we do that, put these either side, and 3 train casings, that should give us what we're after. Yes, look at that. So what does this do? Oh, look at that. Okay, so we can make frames, we can make engines, we can make wheels, and we can even make attachments. Amazing. The only downside to this is it's not actually telling us what these things are, so we have to kind of guess, but it doesn't look like anything too complicated. We just kind of need random resources by the looks of it to make each car. Now let's try and craft one up. So we're going to start with this. So we need iron, obsidian, diamond, leather. Is that stone? And redstone. All right, so if we put that in there, we put one of them in there, one of those, one of those. That is literally just any stone type, is it? I don't know what that is. But I don't think it wants stone bricks. Does cobblestone work? Okay, cobblestone works. And then we can get an automobile frame. Then I guess we need an engine. And this looks fairly doable as well. That will give us an engine. Now we just need some wheels. The question is, what wheels do we want? Because I'm noticing they've actually got, they've got statistics. I mean, we don't want too much grip. We want to do some good drifting, right? We want off-road wheels? Probably don't want off-road, do we? How about steel?
Mr. Beardstone!
Yes.
How are you getting on?
Good. Good. Give me, like, 1 minute.
1 minute?
1 entire minute. Yeah, I'm just working something out.
Time, Mr. Beardstone. I don't know if I can wait that long.
We got this. I got this.
There's an essential ingredient to your workshop that you haven't added.
What's that?
You need a stone cutter so that you can turn these dash panels into ramps.
Oh, look at those!
Or dash panels even.
It's a shame they don't work on people. But we're gonna have a lot of fun with those. Are you ready? Here we go. Here we go.
Have you made something already?
Well, this is the test, right?
Okay.
So, we got
wow! Look at that.
That actually looks very cool. Let's get some wheels on it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Liking the wheel.
And an engine.
No way. It works.
Yes. Look at this.
That's amazing.
Wonder how fast it is.
Wow, look at those skids.
I was just looking, but basically that one that I've built, the frame is quite heavy, but the engine is very powerful. So if we were to break that car down and, for example, put that engine in a wooden framed car, I imagine it will go faster.
Okay. This one doesn't go up 4 blocks either, by the way.
That could be to do with the size of the wheels, potentially.
Yeah, I think we need bigger wheels. I really want to build one with big wheels, Mr. Beardstone.
Do it. Build another car.
I got a shopping trolley.
You did it. You did the shopping trolley.
Yeah. And we got,
look at those wheels.
Look at the size of the wheels.
Oh my days. That is ridiculous.
I'm in a shopping trolley,
right, okay.
Mr.
Whoa. First test.
Hang on. Yes, it still drifts. Excellent. Good. Let's climb up these blocks here with ease. With ease, Mr. Beardstone.
I need better wheels. Right, so that one is a bit long. Let's see if we can try making potentially a different thing. Right, I've just put a diamond engine and some big wheels on a tractor.
No way. Yeah, but it's only got little wheels at the front, so is it going to go up blocks?
I'm about to find out.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Look at that tractor. It's ridiculous with the huge engine on it.
Right, we need to do a straight line race. See which one of these is quicker. Go.
Here we go.
Oh, you're faster off the mark. Yeah, your trolley is definitely faster than the tractor.
Yeah. Well, we've just determined that I've got the best tractor.
That doesn't mean it's the end of the. We need a proper race with like skill.
I won the race.
That was a drag race.
With skill. A skilled race.
Yeah, a skilled race with
well,
like.
You know where we'd have the best skilled race, where it would definitely be 100%
actually not the moon.
Skill required. I was just going to say we should build a racetrack on the moon, but you. Oh, all right, fine. You build one here then, and I'll.
Yay! Okay,
I'll
cool.
Go and build one on the moon.
Do you love the moon?
Oh, I always get lumbered with these things.
What we'll do, right? What's the time now? It is 11:15, right? It's still morning. We've got the whole afternoon basically to essentially build the most epicest, funnest, randomest race course. Yeah, these are all real words. Possible.
No, wait a minute. You've got an advantage. You've got like amazing buildings to drive round, and I've just got the moon.
The moon has got pipes.
A track through the pipes. Now that could be interesting.
Up the pipes, down the pipes.
Up the pipes, down the pipes, round the pipes.
Yep. On the pipes, under the pipes. You've got that little village dungeon thing. You can just drive through the middle of their dungeon. You've got meteors and craters to visit. Oh, you've got all sorts. And you've got low gravity. Think of the fun you can have with that.
What? I got one deal to make with you though, Mr. Beardstone.
All right. What's the deal?
If I'm building a racetrack on the moon and you're just building one round here, you have to finish your building by putting a building on it, because we can't leave this series with this open air.
I completely agree.
Good. Easier than I thought it was going to be.
You're expecting more of a pushback on that, weren't you?
Yeah. There's 2 of them for me.
There's 2 of them?
Yeah, I've still got the one here. I know.
Oh dear, no. The one here has gone, and and so has a chunk of your pub.
What?
Because you placed it down with the torch.
I did it, but it's got red. Oh, no, Mr. Beardstone. Why do all these things always happen to me?
I don't know. I don't even know, Foxy. I swear you do it on purpose, but I can tell.
You built it, and I forgot when you place it down, you have to place it backwards because you built it wrong.
No, I didn't build it wrong.
Yes, you did.
Is wrong.
You built it backwards. I can't believe. Have you picked it up?
No.
But
it's there.
I can't.
Oh, you've. Why did you just do that?
Stupid machine! I just want to get the blocks out of it. It's still there for me. Stop it! I can't.
It's like watching someone go mad because you're screaming at something that on my screen isn't there, Foxy. There's nothing there.
Stupid machine. It's still there for me.
It's not there. It's
right,
not
now
there.
it's gone. I'm going to put it down again. Oh, you are gotta be kidding me. Goodness sake. What?
It doesn't matter. It's to do with the way that this thing's facing.
It's whichever direction you're facing, and this is exactly what I meant.
Looks fine. Are you sure it's not to do with what way the cart contraption's facing? It's going to do the same. It's going to go in the pub again.
Okay, I'll spin that round then. Are you ready?
Yep. There we go.
Shut up.
This is our challenge. We have a lovely platform here. We need to make this look a little bit more like a wonderful race course. And we've got plenty of space. We've got lots of things I think we can do with this to make it interesting. And we've got plenty of space over there as well. We may as well sort of expand out off this platform. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short race. But the first thing I think we need to do is actually just tidy up the platform. We've got a bunch of things here that are not inside buildings. And if we just wrap some buildings around these, it's going to give us a few more obstacles and things like that. But that means I'm going to spend the next couple of hours just getting some buildings down, doing a bit of tidying, and you're probably going to see a wonderful time lapse of the whole process. No doubt with some interruptions from Foxy. Progress update. We're actually making some, which is nice. So far, I've managed to get a big building down here, which basically wraps up that messy factory we had, and I think it looks okay. I mean, it's not my best work, but we are fairly limited on blocks, and I'll be honest, I'm actually really missing my framed blocks from my solo series, but that's fine. Didn't realize quite how reliant I'd become on them, but as well as this building over here, we've also got a small building around the back, just made out of clay with a deep slate roof. Once again, nothing fancy, but it does the job, and as you can see, I have started to lay the roads of where the course is going to go. So I thought it'd be nice to have a big straight at the back here. We can put some speed boosts on that as well, just to make people crash when they catch on all these things sticking out. At least that's the hope. And we've also got this bit here, which is actually sort of something that you can tackle two different ways. So the idea is you're going to be going in that direction, at least currently, but that might change. And in fact, let's grab our tractor and go on a little drive. So currently you go this way and you have a choice. You can either go to the left here, then to the right, and then to the left again. Oh, geez, not very easily, apparently. It'll probably be easier with F5 on. But the other option is to go for this narrow bit here, skid round this corner, which is, once again, not very easy. I like it. And then here, you've got like a little chicane, and then you're into the straight. So a couple of options, and none of them are easy. Just how we like it. And then once we get to here, we're actually out in the open desert a little bit, so I guess I should probably have a look at the land and see where we're going to go. Oh, I'm pointing. In fact, let's have a little drive over here and see what we're dealing with. What is going on? Oh, I quite like that, the thin bit of land. Because we could have it go out that way, loop round, and then go onto the mainland over there, potentially. We could even have, like, a broken bridge with a jump, because we do have the rampy things over there, which I'm not looking forward to take down, because it takes about a minute to get rid of each one, and Foxy's placed, like, 50 over there. But that's a problem for future, Beardy. For now, I think what we're going to do is extend the race course out that way a little bit. I do still have more of the platform over here to tidy up, but to be honest, I kind of want a break from doing that, so instead we're going to head out this way and just see what we can do. And I've just noticed I haven't done the back of that building at all. And I think what I'm going to do for this part of the race course is maybe switch to dirt. So if we were to go this way and then start heading off in this sort of direction, we're going to have to do a little bit of digging to remove some of this. Although, do we really? I mean, we could have it so it actually goes up and over the hill. As long as we don't make any vehicles with tiny wheels at the front, we should be fine. But I think I am going to take off this top layer, so let's just get rid of that. So I've started laying in the next bit of track, but I think what I should probably do is actually switch to coarse dirt, because otherwise it's all going to get turned back to grass. Oh, and look at this. We've got coarse dirt slabs. That's going to come in very handy. And there we go. I think something like that for the road would work quite well. And hello there. There's a giant slime. Have you just dropped down from your island, sir? But this should work nicely, and combined with the coarse slabs, it gives us quite a nice little surface to raise up on. So I'm going to spend a bit of time getting this road in. I think we're going to go all the way down here. We'll figure out this side. We'll go through that pinch point there, and then we'll just loop up this way and round. But I'm sure we can do a very quick time lapse of that happening. You better play some good music, Editor Beardy.
Beardstone!
Foxy!
Mr. Beardstone.
Oh, that tone changed very quickly.
Why did you make me build a racetrack on the moon, Mr. Beardstone?
Because I didn't want to build a racetrack on the moon. I wanted to build one on land. It's taking forever, Foxy.
Taking forever? Taking forever?
It's been a week.
Right, okay. Have you had to deal with moon aliens that can pretty much one-shot you and incredible blackness of the moon and not being able to sleep on the moon in order to pass the time of day?
No.
Have you noticed the sun is no longer going around, Mr. Beardstone?
I mean, I have now. Did you turn the sun off?
I turned the sun off, Mr. Beardstone. You can't sleep on the moon. It's so hard. Having to deal with oxygen is one thing. Having to deal with all of those stupid moon aliens while you're trying to build intricate things in high up places and you've got no...
It's been almost 2 weeks of work so far, but the track's looking good. We'll take a little tour in a moment, but first, I did a bit of a boo-boo. So I did actually record an outro for this episode with Foxy, but the footage is all corrupt. So sadly, I'm going to be ending this episode on my own, and that's really lonely. As you can see, though, I've still got a lot of work to do on the track, basically from the village all the way round to the end. And I need to get that done in time for next episode, so I'm going to have a very busy weekend ahead of me. But I am very pleased with the bits of the track we've got done so far. It's looking pretty good, and when there's actually multiple people racing on here, because me and Foxy have tested it ever so slightly, it is actually really quite difficult to stay on the track and to get a good racing line. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's pretty crazy in some places. But if you want to see the completed track, make sure to come back for the final episode of Create Astral, where we're actually going to be inviting a bunch of our YouTube friends over for an epic couple of races, both here and on Foxy's moon race track, which is absolutely amazing, by the way. If you want to have a sneak peek of that, be sure to check out Foxy's episode this week. But to see both tracks in their final form, you'll have to come back next week. But sadly, that's all I've got time for today. Otherwise, this video is not going to be out in time, so I'll see you next time for race day. Bye-bye now.